ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Seconds
Crystal
remaining.
Maiden.
Radiant team pick. Radiant team pick.
Legion Commander.
Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Ursa Warrior.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Outworld Devourer.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Okay. Hello, sorry for that delay. A little technical issue going on here. It seems to be all resolved and working right now. And yeah, game is up. APG versus eXDee. The drop so far, I've actually been rambling on this whole time. I didn't realize I had an audio problem. So where we at right now is we had two bands targeted at Yappa, the offlane from XD Dota, from the side of APG, and then the next three bands followed all TKC heroes: the Puck, the Ember, and the Sniper. eXDee, for example, instead went for a nice Toka ban and a Treant ban, taking out those two strong roaming supports. And eXDee, and followed by that, they took out the Zeus, not quite sure why, the Razor, very strong hero, and the Bara. In the picks department, we have Crystal Maiden and Clockwork picked up, which I thought was supports for the support duo for APG, but now that their last pick, the Skyrath made, it'll be a Crystal Maiden and Skyrath support duo. And for the core heroes, they got Gyrocopter, OD, a very strong mid-game carries. OD, of course, scales very well into later game or portions of the game. Gyrocopter, actually not all that bad in later stages of the game as well. eXDee took a very different approach. They picked up Legion and Lich, two very strong heroes in the lane, as well as Jakira and Ursa. Two other heroes are very strong in the lane. So they got very strong lane matchups so far. And I'm interested to see how they do it so far. And their last pick, they pick up a Storm Spirit for TKC Dota. That should be interesting to see how he actually matches up against the OD mid. It I don't think it'll be too action packed. It should just be probably both the heroes just farming in the middle lane. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Oh gosh, my due apologies for making you guys miss my on point analysis for the first 10 minutes of that draft. Feel so bad, man.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And the first game is now live. We got a typical old chat banter coming out from from these Masters teams right from the get-go. ACG asking TKC, no pony tonight? Oh, the story about that is really funny, but let's forget about that for now. Chat wheels getting spammed. Looks like Fury and Hunter had to reconnect right now. But let's run through the lineups while we're waiting here in the pause. We got Fury playing the good old Lich for the Radiant. Hunter on the Ursa Bear as well. Mr. Rock Lee playing the Jakiro. Yappa on the Legion Commander. And of course, last but not least for the Radiant, TKC Dora on the Storm Spirit. His hero has been liking quite so much at the moment. And yeah, I'm interested to see how he does in this game. For the side of the Dire, we got ACG playing the Outworld Devourer. Good old OD. The chicken as they call him. Whoa, can't find him. There's Mr. O'Malley playing the Gyrocopter. So it is in fact... Oh, we'll get to that now. No rush. Filthy Frank on the Clockwork in the off lane. Mr. Phalanx taking on the Skywrath Mage here. And last but not least, Arbut, also known as Bobules, and the Crystal Maiden. From a draft point of view, I don't know which team I favor in this game. Like just looking at the draft purely, I think the last pick Skywrath Mage for APG was a pretty good pick actually. Especially if eXDee decide to dual lane this with the Lich and the Legion in off lane, which I assume that's what they would do. It's a really strong support to either zone in the safe lane or to just contest the middle lane against the Storm Spirit. So yeah, liking that pick from them. But other than that, I'm not sure who I favor in the draft. Like straight up, I think both teams have a lot of strengths to both their drafts. Talking about last picks, eXDee opted to go for the Storm Spirit for TKC. That's a very interesting pick to say the least. I like it a lot in their lineup. It gives them some catch in addition to the Legion Commander. And just a hero that scales pretty well into the mid and later stages of the game. And it looks like Fury is back. We're just waiting for Hunter now. also think the gyro pick, following the Lich and Legion showing right from the get-go is also a pretty nice pick. It's a hero that's pretty strong in lane. It has good base movement speed and such. I don't think the Lich Legion gonna be able to pressure him all that much, but we'll have to see how it goes. It is a very strong 2 lane to say the least. Looks like the boys are ready. Are they ready? Good old Reddit messaging me. What a nice supportive man. Hopefully he's watching in game and not on stream. Rockley is ready. eXDee are ready. Let's see any quick smokes. So instant smoke coming out from APG. Ports here to the top lane and okay, so they want to secure the top lane. Probably a lane ward coming out here from our bot. In eXDee, not favoring the good old level 1 smokes, TP for wards, all that kind of jazz. A more relaxed form of Dota. Yep, it was a late ward getting committed here by Bobby Oles. It looks like Phalanx can expand the other ward here in the middle lane. Drops it on his own high ground. Actually, yet to have committed a ward yet. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think that ward placement must have got scouted out. Yeah, it did. Definitely did. Unfortunate series of events there for eXDee. That's why we smoke in place wards, boys. That's why we smoke in place wards. I joke.
30 seconds.
So yeah, it doesn't look like any fancy ruin shenanigans contesting. He's gonna go down. Oh, I say that second smoke is used. These guys are ready. Gyrocopter, Crystal Maiden, and Scarlet Mage is not things to be taken lightly in a level 1 ruin fight. Who can they find though is the question. Oh, Fury. Gonna be a sacrificial lamb for his team. He gets frozen up. He's getting spammed up. Gyro charging him down. Can actually get Fury here. His base movement speed pretty high. He might make it away. Oh, the last blood should be more than enough to secure that first blood. And first blood going the way of Phalanx on the Skyrath Mage. And APG managed to steal the ruin too. What a way to start the game for Aperture Gaming. In the bottom lane, nothing fancy is going down at least. But I mean, your Lich dying in a first blood attempt is not the worst thing ever, so eXDee can take some consolation in that. Did he manage to get the range creep deny? Oh no, this makes a difference. Him not getting that early range creep deny in the off lane makes a very, very big difference, in fact. Yeah, interested to see how this middle lane goes. I don't think there'll be too much action here. Most probably just trading farm with the Storm Spirit and the Outworld Devourer. Top lane is where most of the action should be. Fury did manage to get that range keep deny in the end, so he got the XP and he's gonna pull the lane back. So that's a pretty good start for them here in the off lane. Oh, another pause came out. SA Dora in a nutshell. Restart Rure as well. Feels so bad, man. What do you expect me to talk about while I restart this? I mean, this game just started, nothing's going on. Lanes are pretty as I expected them. Not leaving me with much here. Jokes. We can just observe Mr. Bobules farming up these neutral creeps as a Crystal Maiden. Is there anything more exciting than that is the question. Kind of opted to start with boots and a wind lace from level 1, so this is a very aggressive build from Phalanx. Well, I say aggressive, kind of defensive too. I mean, you got a good form of survivability. You're almost moving at about 400 movement speed, so it's hard for heroes to actually chase you down and kill you on the Scarlet Mage with that starting items. I feel like a magic stick is essential for these two heroes here in the top lane for the side of eXDee. In the bottom lane, we have a Clockwork taking on a Ursa and Jakiro dual lane. I'm not quite sure how he does in that lane. I think Clockwork lanes against Ursa probably better than most offlaners do. Just because it's hard for Ursa to actually just like run and charge you down. You have power cogs, kind of like an escape mech, and just battery assault. It's just not easy to run into. So probably one of the better heroes to lane against Ursa in this offlane. It's a pity none of these teams took from any of EG's funky strategies, like Sumail's mid Shaker or Sumail's mid Earth Ancient Apparition. This is just a very, very vanilla game so far in terms of draft. Nah, I joke. Actually, I like the drafts of both teams quite so much this game. Skywrath Mage Clockwork is also quite a nice combo. Just keep that heroes down while the, what is this thing called? The Mystic Flare goes at them. Looks like the boys are ready. It's a disaster popped in chat wheel. Look at Hunters. Companion level too low for the good old Toby 1 Dota spam. I feel like if players are allowed to use the chat wheel, casters should be allowed to use it too, you know what I mean? Why can't I applause when people feed away first blood or that sort of thing? Alright, we still paused. Are the guys ready? I'm just waiting on the voice from eXDee. Looks like eXDee have taken a change in tactics here as well. In the way they lane their supports. Before it used to be mostly Rock Lee laning up with Yappa in these aggressive dual lanes, but now it looks like Fury is Yappa's new babysitter in the off lane. Interesting way to do it. Breaking up the twins there in the bottom lane. Mr. Filthy Frank, the only one of the deny in the beginning of this game. Could have been his own cogs he denied though. I don't think did he use his cogs at the start? He could have. Who knows? Alright. The game is up, the game is ready. TKC and ACG trading pretty equally in the middle lane. And this is a matchup I'm really looking forward to see. Both very skilled mid players, and I think it'll be good to watch, even though it's a more farm oriented mid matchup. Top lane, I assume most of the action would be. Doesn't look like anything shaky is going to go down so far. What is the level 1 kill potential here? I mean, okay, they already got the first blood here on the side of APG. I don't think they can kill this Legion Commander all too easily. And they're having a good time farming his bottom lane as well. And it doesn't look like any of these cores are much too contested. Actually, O'Malley is just dropping pretty low on the CS shots compared to the rest of the team's core players. And yep, the Legion Commander lane showing its prowess already. O'Malley dropped to half HP, forced to commit some of his regen already. Interesting to see how this lane goes scaling in the later stages. Once Legion Commander hits at level 3 and 2 moments in overwhelming odds, and he's spamming out the waves, it does serious damage. And Rappi just trying to deny Frank here away from this XP, but Frank trying to contest. He's got his level 2 now, so he can actually make a kill if Rock Lee doesn't play careful enough. But I guess Jakiro's one of the better level 1 heroes, in fact. Not too easy to kill. High base HP, high armor. Okay, armor's not high, but level 1 skill pretty good. Actually harassing Frank pretty low in this lane. And Fury's gonna pull the wave here. That's a nice little tactic. I'm surprised we didn't see APG actually drop oh, Fury dropped the ward to block out the slouch camp. That's interesting. And yeah, they're trying to make a play on Yappa, but Legion Commander pretty tanky. Fury coming in with the slow, dropping it on O'Malley. And everybody's gonna be more or less fine here. TKC, Dota, and OD trading farm pretty equally here. TKC pulling ahead a little bit in the CS department though. And Abud finds a DD rune here. And gonna be scaling. He's got his level 2 now as well. Can he actually get a kill here? If Rock Lee gets frozen, that might be a kill. Not enough movement speed to catch him in the cogs. Frank opted, he didn't actually start with the boots. Obviously, okay, he was off lane, so I kinda expected. In the top lane, it looks like Mr. Yappa got harassed out of his lane, forced back home. Hunter will be very happy with the way this lane is going. He's getting free farm. Not all that much to worry about. People are lanes are getting traded pretty damn evenly right now. I wonder if we see. I like this tactic from eXDee a lot actually, keeping the aggressive Jew lane up top, not letting the Skyrath and Crystal Maiden roam all that much. Okay. Oh, must have killed you in the bottom lane. Hunter and Rockley managed to get the kill onto Filthy Frank here. What a nice kill. Just securing the safe lane for Hunter, and games usually go good for eXDee when Hunter's having a good game. Fury getting harassed down. Do they have it? Does Salangs actually have enough damage to bring him down? One more hit, and that's a kill in there in the safe lane. Fury is dead. But the safe lane, this off lane is not going all that bad. Like, even with Fury dying now for the second time. Yappa's farming pretty damn well in the safe lane, off lane. O'Malley not farming as well as he'd like to be. Bobbio's up there to be down here at the bottom lane, so I wonder if he actually thinks he can make a play here with his clockworks. Also, not an easy kill to get, but he's gonna show in lane now. Hunter's going on Frank here. He not managing to get the cogs off. Ursa's base movement speed just a little too high for Frank right now. Top lane, O'Malley still getting harassed up by this annoying little lich. And mid lane, still trading farm. Just the way these two heroes should be doing. Casamino goes back to the jungle. And yeah, that's probably mostly what the Smearin should be doing this game. Not much plays he can be making around the map. No easy kills to be found. Oh, as I said that, he smokes up. Skyra's rotating here as well. They're going to try for this kill here on the Storm Spirit. TKC has hit his 6. But with the changes to route, he can't actually zap out of that. So let's see how it goes. Skyrath has a level in his silence as well. This could be a kill for the side of APG. Maiden waiting. Is he going to get the freeze off? He does get the freeze off, and silence getting popped too. That should be a relatively easy kill onto TKC. TKC falls. Rockley gets the TP in, but what else can he do? He might be in trouble here as well, in fact. Next freeze is up. They get the route onto Rockley, and this is a double kill for ACG here in the middle lane. That is a very good rotation from the side of APG. But with that going on, O'Malley getting pressured here in the safe lane. But they do not have the damage just yet to pursue Mr. O'Malley on the gyrocopter. Yeah, that was a really nice rotation by the supports of APG. And these two heroes together do a very good job of killing the Storm Spirit. High magic burst from the Skyrath Mage with the silence, and just the root mechanic is more than enough to bring on a Storm Spirit. Wouldn't be surprised to see them make that kind of play again. And they finally do get a kill here in the top lane. Side of eXDee, bring down the gyrocopter. Oh man, so sad I missed that. And this lich, once it starts to level up, the harass just becomes not something fun to deal with by any means. Yeah, but not all that far away from his 6. We could be seeing another kill here. Hunter charging pretty deep here in the bottom lane. Frank dropping low, but he is still standing. Maddie's back trying to put the harass on. But eXDee, they have actually expanded their shrine usage already. So, yeah. The top lane shouldn't be all that bad now. The shrine's gone. Yappa's out of regen. Fury, similar story. And the Legion Commanders, in fact, have to back all the way back home. He's got his level 6 now, though, so we could maybe see a smoke rotation with the Legion Commander. Or maybe just leaving to farm up that top lane still. Keeping the gyrocopter pressured. I mean, in the network department, gyrocopter is sitting below Yappa on the Legion Commander, so I would say that aggressive dual lane was a success. Not much to differentiate these teams so far in the 8-minute mark. Both pretty equal on net worth. Kill score just 2-4. Hunter still running around like a mad severe. And APG have a lot of heroes committed here. The Inverse Rune is available. They might actually get TKC here. Frankie's making the rotation now as well. Oh, he's gonna just ball lightning out. I'm not quite sure why the maiden just didn't commit the freeze straight off. Quite a kind of odd way to do it. I think that was a kill if they got freeze off. Maybe not. Clockwork doesn't have A6.
Dire's top tower is under
But now Hunter has to be worried. Oh, that was a really quick kill onto that Ursa bear. Very funny. Eh, APG gonna be happy with that for sure. Despite TKC's death here in the middle lane, he's sitting pretty good on the network charts. It's all good. Frank is very near his 6 as well, so I'm interested to see what kind of plays the Clockwork will be making once he has that. Let's take a look on the XP graphs. We're talking about the network stuff and how successful the dual lane was in the off lane, but in XP, in terms of XP, actually eXDee is sitting in a 1,500 XP lead by the 9-minute mark, so yeah, that's pretty good actually. Can they actually get this kill here on Frank? Nah, Cog's too good. Oh, Kodan is committed. Yappa could be real trouble here. He's frozen up. Can they bring him down? And Yappa falls here in the offlane too. Huh? Custom Maiden gets the kill. Albert can be very happy with that. TKC bottoming himself up a haste rune here on the Storm Spirit, and yeah, I don't think we do. Can he be doing something with it? ACG not an easy kill to get you, especially with the haste against OD. Actually, I didn't take time to take notice ACG's leveling, maxing out, opting to max out the orb first. I don't know if that's the standard build in OD right now. You don't see that all too many OD games, but I guess with the nerfs to W, to Astral Imprisonment, it might be okay build. But APG supports are smoked up. They got 3 heroes here. Are they committing? A hookshot does miss from Volty Frank, and might just be a wasted smoke camp coming out from the side of HBG. Even Fury makes it out of this life, so yeah. A lot of time committed for that. Not much reward committed for that. It's all good. Yappa seems to be wanting to commit for the Blink Dagger straight away. And he's not all that far off it. 1,200 gold off. Yeah, maybe he can get it in the next 3 to 4 minutes. With the amount of space he's getting, he might actually do that. Lich, I said, is level 6 already. Rockley trying to keep up this mid experience to get the 6.
this will do nicely.
But TKC is like, nah man, get out of my lane. This is my farm. Volty Frank will finish off his face boost now as well, and he didn't farm all too well in this off lane. He's got his 6 now, almost level 7. Sorry, past level 7. Not the worst time either in the off lane. But a very quiet game so far. The thing is for both these teams is, like, okay, you have the hookshot on the side of APG, but you don't really have that many ways to kill the eXDee heroes. And same goes for eXDee, like, your Storm can't just really zap in this game and go for crazy kills. Legion Commander, similar thing. Fury's gonna get caught here. He's fine. But I think eXDee's timing window for making these big rotations or trying to make plays would be when Yappa gets his Blink Dagger. Once they have that, they can smoke up and really look to put some pressure on the map. Oh, Phalanx is going to get caught here. TKC has a value point in pull. This might just be the first dual kill of the game. Can they get the kill? Can they get the duel off? Nope. But a kill going in the hands of... Oh man, Fury came in for that kill secure. That's pretty funny. I was like, are they going to wait for this kill for the duel? They're going to let TKC get the kill? How's it going to work? Fury was like, nah dog, I'm taking that kill. In the bottom lane, Rockley, he falls to the Clockwork. Hunter's now surrounded by 2 heroes. Can they actually bring down the Ursa Bear as well? Yeah, Ursa's fine. And now Skyrath's opting to rotate here to the bottom lane as well. With the Skyrath Mage, Ursa's a very killable hero. You just get that silence off and you can kill Hunter here. They're waiting for it. Hunter, good map awareness right now. Does he have a ward guard? Oh, he has a ward guarding all of this out.
Radiant's middle
Map
tower
awareness.
is under
Lol.
attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Decent amount of pressure getting mounted here in the top lane. O'Malley forced to just hide in his base, and yeah, this is a good dodge from eXDee, wasting the times of the supports here in the bottom lane, and it's all good. and still hitting almost the 15-minute mark. Really not all that much to differentiate these teams. 3 for 7 in kills department, network department, 500 gold difference, not all that big. O'Malley feeling very pressured. They're going to commit the Julia as well. They have the chain frost available. Can they bring down O'Malley? O'Malley is dead, and that is the first dual win of the game for Yappa. But ACG is tipping in. He gets off the astral imprisonment. Clockwork going to tipping in for rotation now as well. Can they bring down Yappa? Yappa going to get smacked down by these OD orbs. And this should be a relatively easy kill. Yeah, so it's a 1-for-1 trade, but definitely worthy for the side of eXDee. They bring down the gyrocopter and get a dual win, so yeah, they'll be very happy with that. But APG salvaging something that what could have been a disastrous situation to an okay situation. Hunter's completed his Blink Dagger now as well, so 2 Blink Daggers available for the side of eXDee Gaming, and yeah, CG gonna start. They're pushing down the star, but O'Malley's here. He's got cooldown available. He don't want to convert for this. Cooldown is thrown down. Can they bring down the Chikiro? They're going to. Oh, Rockley's still standing. He gets a 2-man ice spot, but he's dead, and now Hunter in real trouble as well. He's gonna ulti and TP. Is he gonna make it out? He does make it out. Nice little play from Hunter. But while all that's going on, Fury managed to... Filthy Frank managed to get a solo kill onto Furia in the top lane. So, I thought we were going to have something to differentiate these two teams. I mean, eXDee was sitting with about 1,000 gold lead before the action started. And now, back there even. 2 kills for the side of for APGN. And this game, yeah, back in the balance. Not that 1,000 gold lead beats all that much 15 minutes in, to be quite honest. Is the siege going to start off with this middle tower? Looks like it. Just 2 heroes really committed so far. But they're going to blink. They're going to try and make this play on the ACG. ACG forced to banish himself. Made in time to TP in. 3 TPs in coming from the side of APG. And the hammer gets dropped. Hunter falls. Oh. That OD hammer did a lot of damage. He does have intelligence shred. And a 4-staff already, so. Oh, but the Jewel's going to come out from Yappa. He didn't have damage to bring down ACG. Chain Frost gets thrown out now as well. Nice Chain Frost coming out from Fury. Oh, Rockley gets him in the ice spot, but not enough damage to bring down Frank just yet. Massive kill getting the Outworld Devourer for eXDee. Mr. Chad ACG was on a 3-kill streak prior to that kill, so yeah, it's pretty big and kinda exposes the mid tower a little bit here. It is still at full HP, and they don't have all that much damage to do damage for 4 towers here. So much for it, he's going to get rooted up. Fury is silenced up. This is the Lich going to be a sacrificial Lamia for the side of eXDee Gaming. It might just be. He's out. But oh, TKC picks himself up a regen rune. Oh, Clockwork Hook getting blocked out by his teammate. Kinda unfortunate. OD opting TP here to the bottom lane. Hunter, he's going to blink in here. They're going to get smacked up by ACG on this Outworld Devourer. And don't really have any kill potential for the OD, even with 2 heroes. He's got a 4-staff now. He's got Banish. Chad is fine. He can farm here all he wants. Looks like Mr. Legion Commander, Yappa on the Legion Commander is going to go into a Blade Mail up next. Fury, pretty far from any item he'd like to buy, to be quite honest. And TKC, he will be going... Actually, he shift geared up an Orchid straight away, so... That is an interesting way. I haven't seen an Orchid Russian Storm for quite some time. ABG making easy work out of this bottom tower. Quite a nice deep ward placement here from APG as well. Just giving this ward here on the hill, scouting out the shrine, scouting out the ancients. And a smoke up just out of ward vision, so who can they find actually? Frank is showing in the middle lane. Do they want to commit for the Clockwork? Jappa has blink. They're going to blink onto Filthy Frank. Storm going to zip in. Is it enough damage to bring down Frank in time for the duel? It is more than enough damage. Frank is dead. Duel victory going the way of Yappa on the Legion Commander. This game hurrying up faster than we expected. Hunter tipping it to the bottom lane. Man, this OD right clicks do a hell of a lot of damage. And how much is ACG going to commit for this? He kites out the... Oh! Hammer gets dropped! Hunter gets destroyed. Can eXDee bring down his Outworld Devourer? He's committed pretty fast. 4-staff committed already. Rockley, he has a stun available, but not going to throw it out. So, yeah. Chad's going to be very happy with that. Bringing down the safe lane carry solo, just for the cost of a sanity eclipse. Feels pretty good, man. We got a D-ward here from the side of APG as well, controlling up this area even more. Pretty sure that ward placement. I'm not sure when eXDee committed that ward, but I was probably most likely scouted out. Normally, he is poor in this gyrocopter, but he's actually catching up pretty quickly. I mean, no, talking about poor heroes, actually, Hunter is 1,500 gold. Sorry, just 1,000 gold. It's actually 1,000 gold behind the gyrocopter, so yeah, he's not doing too well in Zersa this game. 0 and 3, just 2 assists. Haven't managed to take a Roshan yet. Not quite sure where Hunter's trying to go, yeah. We gotta trust. We gotta trust. Oh, yes, actually, yes, the Skyrath Mage was scouted out by that ward there. Fury dropping down a sentry ward now as well. Hookshot gets thrown out. It hits onto Yappa. Can Yappa? He pops the blade mail. Oh, that's actually filthy. Frank's blade mail. Mystic Flare thrown out now as well. Big Chain Frost coming out, but not doing all that much. Yappa falls. Ah, relatively easy kill for the side of APG. Very nice hookshot coming out from Mr. Filthy Frank there. Oh my god. The rocket is skilled. How many points is it? Only has 1 level in it. It's okay for now. And Output gets on a really nice ward here as well. Giving quite a decent amount of vision. And I'm not sure if eXDee scouted that out or not. Can eXDee defend this mid tower? Do they want to defend this mid tower? I don't think so. No. Actually, the mid tower is fine. AVG not even committing for it. Also, yeah, just doing some split push here in the top lane. And both teams don't really have, like, really good tower hitters this game. Like, APG literally have nobody to really siege these towers. eXDee, the best hero they have is the Jakiro. I mean, he does a decent amount of damage, but the Bull Rocket is going for only 1 level in Liquid Fire. Towers are not going to be falling fast at any point this game. Well, at least not at the moment. ACG chipping away at the top tower now as well. Fury is in the area. Frankie's in the area. This ward scouting him out. Does the sentry ward actually get this D ward? Oh, it's just out of range to D ward. Oh, but if Fury commits another D ward, he's gonna get the ward. Yeah, that's okay. At least he got the D ward there. That ward is a very important ward, especially when the tier 1 tower is still available. It makes your pushes and sieges to that area a lot easier. TKC opted to go for a Yule Scepter first this game. Not that bad of a decision, especially considering playing against a Skyrath Mage. And even when you... Yeah, a good decision, kinda. Yule Scepter or not, he is sitting at the top of net worth shots at 171 CS by the 22-minute mark. ACG, actually no, ACG just overtook him. These guys are tied at 8.8k net worth, so both the mids showing their value this game. And the troubling thing about this game is, before we get to that, Yappa is getting gone on here pretty heavily. This Skyrath Mage ulti doing so much damage. But TKC is going for this anyway. He gets us up onto the Crystal Maiden. Does he have enough damage to bring down our boot? He gets rooted up now. But Hunter brings down the big Skyrath Mage. And this, that A click onto the Rage Creep. But 2 relatively easy kills for the side of eXDee regardless. But while that's going on, Mr. Filthy Frank managed to get a kill onto Rockley on the Jakiro as well in the top lane. And the top tower has fallen, so the lead for APG is big and just getting bigger right now. Sitting at about a 3k gold lead at the 22-minute mark. But looks like eXDee want to do some power pushing of their own. They're going to siege down this bottom tower. But not without a response from APG. ACG TP's in. He does have the sanity clip ready. Can he get anybody? He's going to start hitting away. TKC going to try zip out. He gets a nice big zip, so he might be free. He might be fine. He's going to get the TP out here from behind the trees. TKC is fine, but can they catch anybody else? Fury's on the run. Fury is fine. No, but APG can be very happy with that. Their tower's still standing. I mean, 23 minutes into the game, eXDee are yet to have taken a tier 1 tower from the side of APG, so it's a large chunk of gold just chilling on the map still for the side of eXDee to be taken. All these tier 1 towers still sitting pretty low. Now APG starting a siege of their own, pushing down this tier 2 tower. ACG now has completed a full Hurricane Pike and a Blink Dagger as well, so he's in pretty good fighting shape. Frank is sitting very deep right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Do eXDee want to defend us? They're gonna smoke up. Frank breaks the smoke almost instantly. Hey, they're pretty damn scared to walk up to this high ground right now, but Hunter, he's just gonna go straight in. He gets silenced up now by the Clockwork. Oh, Music Blade gonna get thrown onto the Ursabit, but TKC blinking, zipping up to the backline. They bring down the Skywrath Mage, but who else can they do? Arbut taking real damage. Sanity Tip is dropped. Now, Storm is out of mana. 2 kills going inside of eXDee, but oh, TKC managed to make the zip away with the Soul Ring, but is it enough? ACG right click coming out, and ACG double kill for him, and he brings down the Storm Spirit. So 3 for 2 trade going so far. Oh, 2 for 2 trade. But they get the most important kill. They kill the Storm Spirit from the side of eXDee. And that kill going the way of OD. And the tier 2 towers secured as well. So this lead is getting bigger and bigger for the side of APG as the moments go by. eXDee Gaming, that could have been a good engagement. I don't know. I feel like they gotta be trying to jump the OD with this Legion Commander. Because if he just gets free reign to get off hits, even during the duel, if Yappa duels somebody else, OD just hits 1, 2, 3 shots, and by the time he's racked up that much intel and the hammer comes down, it's pretty damn hard for eXDee to take these fights, because heroes just get destroyed. So I don't know if like APD don't have any real save for the OD. The only real save OD has is his own astral imprisonment. So jumping him could be a good way to start taking these fights. But yeah, eXDee are not in that bad a position. Like 4.5k gold swing is not all that bad. You win one fight and he's gonna change. But Frank, he gets off the cogs. Hunter gonna pop the ulti, gonna hit him down. But ACG banishes the target. Hunter, he's in real trouble. Another hit comes from ACG. Hunter is dead. Rockley could be in trouble now too. OD right click is doing so much damage. Storm is gonna zip in. He's gonna try to get the pull on OD. Can he bring down ACG? Here's the question. Duel comes out now as well. ACG is dead. Double kill going the way of Hunter, and can TKC find more? He finds Phalanx. Phalanx is dead. 3 kills going the way of eXDee, and as we start to doubt them, massive plays coming out from all these players. Gold lead, gold lead getting reduced. Mid tower getting dropped, and it's a pity the Ursa fallen, because that could definitely mean a Roshan for the side of the Radiant. That is a big fight. I'm not gonna lie. And this game, back in the balance. Just 1.5k gold separating these two teams. Storm has a finished Orchid. And his damage in these fights is going to be amplified quite a bit with this Orchid. He can, yeah, Maiden, Skywrath, OD, all these heroes can get brought down a lot faster. But I think the next big priority for both these teams is definitely going to be the Roshan. I mean, eXDee have a nice ward here, scouting out quite a bit for the Roshan. And Dire needs to be doing the similar thing. Playing against the Ursa Bear, you do not want to give away Roshans for free. And how's actually the both teams Rosh fight? eXDee have the Jakiro, kind of good Roshan fight, throw down the Macropire into the pit. Pretty hard to fight in there. And APG have the Gyrocopter, which is also pretty good in Roshan fights. Kind of hangs in the balance. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. No team has really committed for the Roshan just yet. I mean, APG don't have the greatest Rosh taking lineup, and despite eXDee having an Ursa, they haven't attempted the Roshan once. Omani is well on his way to a BKB. He's sitting about maybe 1,000 gold off his BKB. And I think that'll be a next good window for APG to take a fight once that's up and ready. ACG, similar story. He's going for a Lincoln Sphere up next, just to prevent all that dual initiations on him. Even the Storm zipping could make a big difference. And he's not all that far. About 1.5k off the full Lincoln Sphere. What is TKC going for next? He's sending about 1.3k gold. Yappa has completed his Blade Mail and a Shadow Blade. In fact, this Leech Commander is pretty damn big right now. Hadn't actually paid all that much attention, but Yappa piling up the items and 52 dual damage before the 30-minute mark. I guess that's okay. It's alright. Not the best dual damage, not the worst dual damage. But actually, with the amount of farm Yappa has, it's actually kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. Fury on the Lich. He's pretty rich. He's got his Glimmer Cape. Bob Yule's opted to go for Drums of Endurance. into the Glimmer Cape. He's not that far off either. Supports aren't like all that dirt poor this game either, so just the sheer amount of farm on this map that all these heroes are getting is pretty impressive to say the least. APG, 4-man waiting here in the trees. You don't want to make a smoke up. Smokey is coming in the courier. Is he coming in the courier? Oh no, BKB came in the courier. They already have. Do they have a smoke? They don't have a smoke. They're just farming safely together. Rock Lee has purchased a smoke now. Yep, Smokey's popped it almost immediately. Wasn't scouted out by any wards, and interesting. Let's see if eXDee can actually get any picks here. APG are playing very closely together. These three supports plus offlane. Very defensively. And O'Malley's farming in a quite a safe position right now. Same goes for Mr. ACG on the Outworld Devourer. Oh, but Bobby's going to show you in the lane. He's going to get found. Oh, he committed the Yule Scepter. Might have been a mistake. Big Zub coming out from TKC, trying to bring down Skyrise Mage. They bring it down almost instantly. Go down, going to get thrown out. BKB proving it's worth for O'Malley almost instantly. Now Hunter's in a real pickle here. Hunter is dead, so it's a 2-for-1 trade so far. 3-for-1 trade in fact. I'm not quite sure where Rockley fell. 3-for-2 trade so far. Fury's gonna Glimmer Cape TP out. Can he get out? Oh, the Gyrocord missile hits him. And Fury is gonna be the last casualty to fall for the side of eXDee Gaming. So 4 heroes fell there, including the Storm Spirit. Yappa being the sole survivor here for his team. A little miscommunication it felt like coming out from the side of eXDee. Yule Scepter getting committed onto the Crystal Maiden after Legion Commander blinked in, so you kinda had to wait for that duel. But yeah, it's Dota, that kind of shit happens. And APG are going to be really happy with that fight. They win that fight. Hopefully can control up this Roshan area now. But I talk about this Roshan so much. It's not like eXDee made any attempts to really go for it this game. But eXDee doesn't look like I want to give up this tower too easily. Legion Commander overwhelming odds, one of the better tools to just stall out these sieges and pushes. And like the issue we talked about at the start, APG don't have all. Neither of these teams actually have legit tower pushing, tower hitters this game. So towers don't fall all that fast for any team. Oh my god, this tier 1 tower bottom is at 2 HP. What? Somebody just go and hit there. Hunter, go blink. Hit with your big scary Ursa Bear. Easy, like 500-ish gold for your team. Mr. Fulty Frankie on his clockwork, sitting with 14 dual damage, and seems to be going for Shiva's Guard up next. Gyrocopter is getting pretty big himself. Oh, not dying in the last fight really made a difference with that 4-man wipe, and he's sitting second on net worth, even above the Storm Spirit now. Hunter smoked up. He's gonna walk into Roshan Pit. This is a risky play. I kind of feel like I like this play. Quite a manly thing to do, just walk the Ursa into the pit. Doesn't look like APG even know. Clockwork has Rocket available. Hasn't scouted with it just yet. Yappa is showing in the top lane. Has he shown to a creep wave? Oh, the DD is there. O'Malley might find it. If he finds us and walks into the pit, this could be quite a catastrophe for the side of eXDee Gaming. He finds it. He's going to walk into the pit. But can Hunter bring on the Aegis in time? He's going to need more or less fast enough, and TKC Dota gets the Aegis, and O'Malley actually gets caught here. Forced to Bobby's BKB, ACG, and APG are trying to get into this pit. Can they? Dota want to take this fight? Bobby's commits the LTA in the low ground. Nice hook coming out from Filthy Frank, and Ursa gets destroyed before the fight even starts. Nice dual win. Hammer gets dropped. It's a 3-for-2 trade there. So much stuff going on so quickly. Storm Spirit, his Aegis is going to get expended right from the get-go. Can he zap up and get ACG is the question. He's going to zap up. He gets him. 1 hit, 2 hit. Okay, he's in cooldown. Can he bring down the Outworld Devourer? This will be a massive pick if they do get it. TKC, he's going to come out for the zipping in. Gets off the pull. Can he bring down ACG? It's dead. So it's a 4-for-3 trade with the Aegis getting expended. So it's not actually the worst fight that could have happened. Like, I think for APG, it was a good fight. I thought it could go worse for them. Like, O'Malley forced to pop his BKB here, but he seemed very quick to respond to that. And 4-for-3 plus Aegis is an even trade, I would say. Like, Gold Graph is a bit in favor of eXDee, but that's the nature of the sport, right? Aegis doesn't, you don't get gold from it. They get killed the Roshan. So yeah, this game is such a tight game actually. Like, there's not much to really separate these teams. I mean, kills, 7 kill difference. Kills don't mean all that much in Dota. Towers, We got 1, 2, 3, 4 towers on the side of APG, and eXDee are sitting on 2 towers. Gold, I think I did I say gold already? It's just 2.5k difference. It's a close game to say the least. My concern though for eXDee is how well did it actually scale into the later stages of this game. Hunter on his Ursa still dirt poor, sitting at 8.5k net worth, 34 minutes in. Oh my god, I'm not choosing to laugh Hunter, it just happens. And both the cores for the side of APG are very big. But on the flip side, the offlane for the side of eXDee scale much better than the offlane for APG. Like, Clockwork doesn't scale all that well into the late game. As opposed to Legion Commander, it scales insanely well into the late game. I mean, Yappa sitting on 70 dual damage while on his way to a Lincoln Sphere now too. This Legion Commander is really big actually. Holy shit! I know I said that earlier, but I'm saying it again. I mean, he's only 1,000 net worth off of the gyrocopter. And this gold gap is getting smaller and smaller by the second, sitting at 1.3k gold difference now. TKC finish up a full 10-second BKB on his Stormsplitter now as well. And this is such a TKC thing to do. He loves the not your run-of-the-world buy Bloodstone every game on Storm. He adapts to situations pretty damn well on his in-games, I would say. And talking about BKB's Hunter, it's about 1,000 gold off his BKB. Maybe he'll actually be able to survive a fight. Like, I feel like he just gets birds down on so fast. If a Scarlet Mage gets off his silence and OD hits him 2 or 3 times, he just dies on this Ursa Bear. I mean, in all fairness, it's not really an easy game to play Ursa. You have a OD to just control you, to do so much damage to you. You have a Gyrocopter. It's not like the easiest hero to just like jump and break down just with his high base movement speed. With the Hurricane Pike, you got a Clockwork who he's just a Clockwork. I mean, there's one 4-staff, 2 4-staff, 3 4-staffs actually available for the side of APG with a Glimmer Cape and a Rod of Aetos. So Ursa, it's not a fun game to play Ursa Bear, to say the least. Now Yappa, he's gonna break the smoke. He's gonna dual frank instantly. He gets off the plane. Now ACG, he gets off the banish now. Oh, Yappa taking so much damage to this Mystic Flare. But TKC Dota, he wants to go for this. He not going so well for eXDee so far. But Arbut, he gets destroyed by the Ursa Bear, and now the hammer gets dropped. Rock Lee still surviving though. Glimmer Cape putting in its work, so it's a 3-for-1 trade so far. Fury getting chipped down by the... Oh! Surviving on a mere 60 HP. This OD Ragtag do so much damage. I don't actually know how APG lost that fight. Like, I thought it was gonna go great for them. Yappa, he got destroyed in that duel. ACG banished the Clockwork, keeping him alive. They got the silence and the Mystic Flare onto Yappa, but rest of eXDee putting in work. Backing up the Legion Commander pretty damn well, and that's a 3-for-1 trade. And something they can be really happy with. I mean, it was by the Shrine, but the Shrine was on cooldown, so... Yeah, messy engagement. Messy engagement in favor of eXDee. Both the cores surviving for APG is a big thing as well. Like, I feel like ACG hasn't died in quite some time. Did he die in the Roshan engagement? He actually did die by that Roshan engagement, so... That's okay. O'Malley, similar story. Once he got his BKB, he's a pretty survivable hero. Especially now that he's gonna have a butterfly in about 200 gold. So the damage from the Ursa Ursa will mitigate to the Gyrocopter. Not that he's been putting out all that much damage to the Gyro. He's gonna be considerably less. Yappa, he's gonna get the blink dude onto Gyro. How fast can his team back him up? Stormsplitter zips in. Can they bring down the O'Malley in time? They do. That's quite a nice pick off, to say the least, for the side of eXDee. That's now 88 dual damage for Yappa on this Legion Commander. And Roshan timer at about 2.5 minutes. I'm still not quite sure how this Roshan timers work, to be honest. So it's like 2.5 minutes of this red clock, and then there'll still be the gold clock of like the extra time, so... I mean, it kinda helps though. It still does help. I mean, that old clock, this thing is unreadable. I don't know what that means at all. OD is going for a Hex up next. It's about 1,000 gold off his Hex. Just another form of control for the Storm Spirit, for the Legion Commander. Quite a nice pickup actually. Obviously it's on an OD. The intel alone makes the item very viable. And more kite for the poor Ursa. Hunter Dota, not having the funnest game so far. But now eXDee are getting a lot of control of that map. After getting that pick off, they got a real deep ward here in the jungle. Another ward here just to secure this. He kind of gives vision of Shrine area, 2 camps. But APG doing a similar thing. I think they've controlled the Radiant jungle for most of the portions of this game, in fact. eXDee do look like they want to commit with the tier 2 top. They get their first tier 2 tower of the game. And the first gold lead I've seen them have in practically since the start of this game, in fact. TP's coming on to the bottom half of the map. Looks like eXDee just want to push out their lanes.
Stupendous.
And what is Mr. Storm Spiritual going to buy next? He's buying a Lincoln Sphere as well, so 3 defensive items actually purchased for TKC Dota. Lincoln's usurped the BKB. I haven't seen the Storm Spirit build like this in quite some time. It's been working out so far. It's had only 3 deaths. And yeah, we're going back to the almost lull portion of the game. Like, nobody wants to really commit for a fight right now, because losing one can be very catastrophic. So both teams just waiting for that favorable engagement, waiting for that Roshan to spawn, waiting for an advantage ready to be captured before anybody commits for a fight. But eXDee gonna commit for the tier 2 tower. Jakiro's here, max level liquid fire, sieging out these towers. We need these 40 minutes in. There's no need to really point out max level liquid fire, am I right? And another tier 2 secured for the side of eXDee. Oh, hookshot coming out from Filthy Frank. Finds a force to pop his BKB. Glimmercut caped up now as well. Who's he going to try to bring down? He's going to go for Frank. Massive zip coming out from the side of TKC. Who else can he bring down? He gets a pull onto the onto the Skyrath Mage. He brings down the... Oh, sorry, Crystal Maiden. O'Malley dropped on the ulti. Can they bring down Yappa? Yeah, he's taking so low to these OD right clicks. And they bring down the Legion Commander, but it's a 3-for-1 trade so far. And ACG could be in trouble. TKC Dota. Oh! That was a big ulti. ACG getting the triple kill with that hammer. Now, what else can he do? TKC Dota still chilling in the area. O'Malley here to back up his Ultimate Devourer. It's 3-for-3 trade so far. The rocket coming out onto TKC Dota. Can he dodge it? Nope. Lincoln Sphere gonna block it out though. TKC getting a big zip away, so he's gonna be fine. Is he gonna be fine? Is he gonna be fine? He has the shrine available. But ACG, he blinks up to the high ground. He gets the Hex on for the TKC. Does he have enough damage to bring down the Storm Sword? He has more than enough. Oh, TKC dodging that right click with the... Can he get the zip away? Oh. That was really close. My goddamn god. OD's hammer, instant triple kill. That was pretty insane. Like, I thought that fight was like... I'm like, it's a disaster for the side of APG. But once that hammer came down, fight really turned, and getting the kill onto the Storm Spirit now at the end too is a really cherry on top of the cake. It looks like High Ground's actually going to be threatened here by the side of APG. OD and Gyrocopter, they're actually doing a decent amount of damage. With the siege creep here, plus 3 range creeps, this base is falling pretty damn fast. Hunter gonna pop his shrine here. He has BKB available. Do they actually want to try do something here to stop this? Tier 3 is gonna fall. Shrines are exposed. Rock Lee commits the ulti. And oh, Hunter's gonna go in. He gets hexed up almost instantly. Mystic Flare gonna get dropped. Hunter's gonna get incinerated. He pops the BKB. He gets up the ulti. He's doing some real damage here to O'Malley. Can he bring him down? But no, he falls. Nice stun coming out from Rock Lee, but is it enough? Jewel coming out from Yappa. Can he bring in the Gyrocopter in time? Oh, but Gyro's gonna get banished up, and Yappa could be in real trouble now. He's just waiting here, sitting like a dead chicken. Or a dead Legion Commander. 4 kills now, and eXDee. Base is gonna be in trouble. The Legion Commander does have buyback. The Jakiro does have buyback. Can they defend their high ground is the question. Meteorax is available, and APG is showing real respect, backing out almost immediately after the buybacks were committed. Whoa! This game just turned on its head. To say the least. Really nice fights coming out from APG. I'm not quite sure why Gyro was taking so little. Oh yes, of course, it was the butterfly showing its worth after the Legion Commander dueled. So he took almost no damage from the Legion Commander during that duel time. And once ACG got the banish off, and the Legion Commander just sits there for the OD hits. It's pretty damn scary. And Frank gets off a nice big hook shot. Force up down to low ground. Jakiro getting destroyed. This could be catastrophe for eXDee Gaming right now. This guy's used his buyback. Rock Lee's committed his buyback and he's dead. It's a dieback for Rock Lee. And oh, APG taking this game by the horns. Roshan is available, but they might just go for the high ground here straight. There's no tier 3 available. Creepwave's gonna about to push in. Can eXDee Dota defend the Meteorax is the question. TKC, he's ready. He's got BKB ready. But I mean, going those 4 defensive items, he doesn't do any or all that much damage out the DG command available. The Miliarax is getting sieged up. Yappa's gonna blink straight in. He gets the duel off, doing some real damage. Can they bring down the Gyrocop? The Gyrocop gets incinerated. Yappa makes it on his life. TKC gets another deep zip in. Can he bring down the Skywrath Mage? He does, and he gets a zip out. So it's a 2-for-2 trade so far. But Yappa falls here in the back lines. That's a dieback for him. He has no buyback. He's down for 100 seconds. TKC gonna be forced to pop his shrine. Can he get any more picks? Frank running away from just 200 HP. But I think the main thing for eXDee Dota here is the Miliarax is still standing. Almost at a 10k net worth lead for the side of APG. DD Ruin available. These APG guys spam the chat wheel more than I've seen anybody else. Like, crash and burns for days. Patience from Zoes. Chinese text, not quite sure which one that is. I mean, I don't speak Chinese or Mandarin or whatever it is called. But eXDee, I like this play they're making. Gyrocop is down for 50 seconds. DD is up. Roshan's available. They can just go for it, but they get scanned out by APG right now. Gyrocop is going to buy back. They want to contest this Roshan. They pick up DD on Hunter. Yappa is dead. I don't think eXDee can take this fight without their DG commander. And yeah, eXDee successfully defending the Roshan, but not without a cost. Gyrocop has used his buyback, so if eXDee managed to bring him down in the next fight and win the fight, that could be a major win condition for them. But they're going to try to seize the Roshan themselves. OD's here in the vicinity as well. And is Roshan going to fall pretty damn fast? Is it? Doesn't fall all that fast actually. It's taking quite some time. Legion Commander will be back up in 15 seconds, but Frank gets a hook onto Rockley. Rockley gets off the Glimmer Cape. Can he do anything to survive? He's still standing, but Hunter blinks into the pit. He's going ham. He pops, forced to pop the BKB, pushing APG out of this Roshan pit. Zap coming out from TKC Dota. He's not managing to catch a Mali. Sorry, Friendly Frank. And Hunter, he's dropping super loads of only right clicks. Stormhammer. Sanity Eclipse dropped by ACG. But now Mystic Flare coming on. Can they bring on TKC Dota? He's gonna blink into the high ground. They bring on O'Malley, and O'Malley's dead. No buyback now. Why can Chiappa doing so much right click damage? Oh, 4 heroes down for the side of APG. Can ACG do it by himself? He's man against the world right now. And he actually is doing it by himself. 3 kills going the way of ACG. Double kill for him. Godlike for ACG. Man, this OD putting in so much work this game. Like, ACG is straight up winning this game by himself right now. His team getting incinerated, 2 hit by the Legion Commander. He's like, I don't care. I'm gonna fight you. 1v3. I don't care. Holy shit, 22, 3, and 6. He's got half of his team's kills on this Outworld Devourer right now. And like, I honestly thought it was a catastrophe with APG. Like, Gyrocopter dies, no buyback. 4 heroes are dead. I mean, ACG standing there by himself. Honey Badger don't care. Roshan is available again. How fast is the Ursa going to be back up in 25 seconds? Gyrocopter down for 50 seconds. So that might just be a little window for eXDee to try to go for the Rosh. But on the flip side, Yappa down for 40 seconds on Legion Commander. So, like, no window for this Roshan. Like, this game is, like, so tight right now. 6k net worth difference at 45 minutes means nothing. Jackal, nada. Towers, pretty much equal, minus the shrine taken by the side of APG. But eXDee, still in good position. Sorry, the tier 3 taken by APG. But APG, oh my god. eXDee still in a great position to defend their shrines right now. Game's hanging in the balance. How is the next fight by the Roshan pit gonna go? Can eXDee bring down this big scary Outworld Devourer is the question. And this is an interesting build, talent taking tree for Outworld Devourer. He opted to go for the +8 spell amplification instead of the 60 plus arcane orb steal, and it's actually a talent I kind of agree with. These fights aren't like long drawn out fights. It's instantly burst, people getting destroyed in massive of instances, and the 8 spell amplification does a lot. It ups most of the spells. But now they're gonna try and make a play onto ACG. Can they actually do it? But Frank gonna get the hook shot onto Rockley. Rockley gets hexed up. He's gonna get 1, 2 shot, 3 shot. Oh, Fury in trouble now too. Fury is dead, and he committed his buyback now as well. He's down for 100 seconds, and sloppy play from eXDee all around. Roshan is going to fall in the hands of APG. I don't see what eXDee can actually do to defend us now. What their support's down. Roshan dropping relatively quickly for the side of APG. And they couldn't kill this OD once. How are they gonna kill ACG twice? I wonder if they even give the Aegis to ACG. Maybe O'Malley just picks it up straight away. He has committed his buyback, and yeah, they do give the Aegis to O'Malley. This is a very unfortunate series of events for the side of eXDee Dota right now. Can they defend the high ground against an Aegis Gyrocopter and a monster OD? And APG are not going to waste any time. They're going to go straight up. Lich is still down for 50 seconds. Shakira down for 20. No buybacks on either of those heroes.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Meteorax, he's just getting sieged up by the Gyrocopter. Nobody really wants to jump the Aegis Gyrocopter because they know the OD's there back in the waiting. And actually, look like they're just going to sack this Rax. Oh, they throw out the glyph on the last second. Do they want to go for this? Do they want to defend it? Nah, they drop the Rax. And again, APG showing a large amount of respect to the side of eXDee. They just take the Rax, they get their objective, they got what they can win, and they're just leaving. Very calculated, non-throwy type of Dota coming out from APG. And I feel like this is maybe one of APG's trademarks. They play very calculated. They never overextend their leads. Like when they have a chances like that, they don't go for more than they should. Like I would have stuck around there. Lich is still down for another 25 seconds. You have the Aegis. Why not? But they contend with getting the Meteorax. And yeah, I can respect that for sure. I feel like these teams haven't used this double ruin spawnage all that great this game. Maybe I haven't noticed. Maybe they have been. I don't know. But yeah, this double ruins is pretty broken. Especially when you have a hero like Stormspirit who can pick up these DDs or regens or those sort of things. APG starting planning to push out this bottom lane. Do they want to try to seize up the next Rax? eXDee just doing a good job of pushing out the top lane. I wonder if they can put a funny stun where they get to a stage where they can force out TPs from the side of APG. It looks like that's what I want to do. I'm just going to blink in. He's going to start hitting the high ground. He gets there before the boys from APG do. ACG forces TP back already. Just the OD TP back so far. Can they actually trade this Raxus in time? But no, all the APG heroes are TPing back. And this is a nice play from eXDee, forcing the TPs back, pulling the heroes away from the high ground. But O'Malley, he's still sticking around and he could be in real trouble. He's one man against the wall right now. He pops the BKB, he tops the TP. Do they have anything to stop the TP through the BKB? And it looks like Lich Chain Frost does actually do the job. O'Malley, he's on the run. Hatsu gonna blink in, try making the plays here on O'Malley. Pops the BKB now as well. TKC zipping in on the Stone Spirit, and they get the Gyrocopter's Aegis. They do. How fast can APG heroes get you? I don't think they can get you at all. And Gyrocopter, he's get jeweled up. He's gonna get destroyed right now, and that's a very nice kill for the side of eXDee Dota. Massive amount of gold from just that one kill. Alright, gold not showing from that kill. Feels bad, man. And Gyrocopter still buyback on cooldown for another minute and 500 gold before he has buyback money again. I don't think eXDee can do all that much to punish this Gyrocopter kill though. So that is a plus for the side of APG.
This'll come in handy.
Way too for eXDee. They actually look like they want to push on this middle lane. I mean, Gyro is down for 60 seconds and no buyback. So let's see what they can do in this time. Ultimates wise, Jules gonna be back up in a second. Jakiro ulti back up in 15 minutes. So they have a lot of things to actually take this fight. This might be big. Gyro down for 50 seconds. What can eXDee do? Can Chad team wipe them? Man versus the world again? Or is eXDee finally gonna get the lead that they would like? TKC's picked up a Hex of his own now, sitting at 5k gold, wanting to buy Bloodstone up next. 30 seconds before the Gyro's up. TKC is going to siege up this middle tower. Can they do it? Chikiro Liquid Fire doing a good job of helping as well. 20 seconds before Mr. O'Malley respawns. Can they bring down the tier 3 tower is the question. Can they bring down the exposure to the shrines? Doesn't really look like it. Another calculated play from Versus team. They don't want to really overextend. I mean, even with the Gyrocopter down, if you take that engagement and the engagement goes a little longer than it should, or Gyro respawning, it can be a catastrophe for the side of eXDee. And again, like not many of the heroes actually have. Well, actually, a lot of heroes have buybacks now. TKC has buyback, Yappa has buyback, Fury has buyback. Sorry, Rock Lee has buyback. So everybody really has buyback. So the only people without buybacks in this game is Hunter, Skywrath, 150 gold off, Lich, which is Fury and O'Malley on the gyrocopter. Still 900 gold off. Whoa, this is an odd talent as well by the side for Mr. O'Malley. He picked up 3 charges on the homing missile on his gyrocopter instead of the extra flak cannon shots. I don't know if that's standard. By my understanding, that's not a standard build. Kind of an odd way to do it, but it's kind of nice. You break all the Lincoln spheres from the side of eXDee. Maybe not the worst thing ever. But I mean, 4 flak cannon shots in the later stages of the game. Huh? Let's see how it goes. I haven't really been paying attention to it, so let's see how much actually Lincolns he breaks in these fights. It could be a really good item, talent in fact. ACG finish up Beats of Travels, going for that moonshot up next. Almost has the money to buy a moonshot. Has TKC completed his Bloodthorn is the question. He actually has completed the Bloodthorn, so his damage output is going to be considerably higher right now. Bloodthorn plus Hex, he can actually pick off these heroes. Like, if OD gets caught without the Lincoln Sphere and the BKB down, like TKC can probably... Can he solo get him actually? I don't know. But I think the rest of the heroes, minus the... we can just have to fight out these fights. I'm not that good at late game calculations. Just a mere 3k scrub. What do I know? What do I know? Other talent, Yappa took the -8 press the attack. -8 seconds on the press the attack cooldown. That's a pretty damn good talent in fact. I mean 40 dual damage, extra dual damage per dual win is kinda great, but like you kinda get diminishing after a while. I mean he has a lot of damage, that's a fact. We don't need to really extend that anymore. Shakiro's 25 talent is... Shakiro's 25 talent is actually really nice. Extra 1.25 seconds on the ice path, or Macropire Pierce's magic immunity, both very viable talents. Like, that's a extra 1.25 seconds is like a 3.75 seconds stun on ice path, AoE stun, which is pretty damn big. O'Malley sieges up the shrine. They get the shrine. That's a nice little addition for when the Roshan's back up as well. Make that Roshan taking a lot easier from the side of APG. And this game is actually working up to be quite a cracker so far. 56 minutes in, not all that much to differentiate these two teams. But I feel like this game's in the balance. It's on the tipping point. What's gonna happen? Chetu's gonna get sieged up. Yappa Shadow Blade up. He's actually gonna take this fight. He's gonna blink out the Manny straight away. He incinerates the clockwork, but quick banish coming out from ACG. Stormtrooper gonna zap in on the backline, brings down Phalanx, but Yappa is dead. TKC could be in real trouble. Forces Zap away. BKB is used, but can they actually catch TKC in time? Cooldown gonna get dropped now. 2 hero cooldown. TKC is dead. Yappa forced to use his buyback. Hunter could be in trouble now, but he's doing so much damage to Filthy Frank. Can he bring him down? Filthy Frank pops the cheese now as well. O'Malley is here. Fury dropping down low. TKC steps back to the backline. Can he bring down O'Malley? O'Malley is dead. Yappa, he's still here, fighting up. Can they bring down these heroes? And the ice path comes out. But dropping low. TKC brings him down, but the big kills here. Can they bring in the Outlaw Devourer? Can they do it? Can they do it? ACG is dead. 4 for 2 trade, but GG Commander buyback was committed. So, that fight. Actually, 2 buybacks. TKC can use his buyback there as well. So, yeah, they win the fight. But is it really worth it? Yeah, it is worth it. I mean, if they didn't buy back, they would have been forced to use it for high ground defense anyway. So, it is a fight won and in the hands of eXDee. But this is kind of like a win condition for APG Gaming. Like if they kill the Stormspeeder or the Legion Commander, that could be 1 or 2 sets of racks and the game potentially. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, all these heroes from APG minus 2 supports have buybacks. I swear they had buybacks 2 seconds ago. Or am I just going crazy? Did they spend their money? I'm not sure. But the 2 big cores have buybacks, and these supports are going to respawn rather quickly. Rather unfortunate timing when the Roshan respawn for eXDee Gaming, 35 seconds before that's up, and the cores for APG will be back up then. So RNG for the Roshan not in their favor right now. Yeah, but still yet to complete this BKB. It feels like we've been trying forever to finish up this BKB. He's not that far away from it. He's committed his buyback now, so he might just be able to just like go all in, sell his one, and pick it up in the next fight for the next fight. And he's like, yeah, 200 gold off it. What's selling the one? He'll be able to have a BKB. So that might just give him another way to survive these fights. Like at least he can't get banished during the duel. Not like OD would actually do that though. You banish the other guy and you just hit the Legion Commander during duel. O'Malley, he kind of actually has the money for his next item if he wants to finish this Lincoln Sphere. But he still has to save up for buyback. So he's got 1.6k surplus. We'll see how it goes. When he's not going to really spend his buyback money for that Lincolns. No way. And I feel like this is Lincoln's Gaming actually. How many Lincolns were bought this game? So we got 1, 2, 3, and the attempt for another 3. Yeah, 4 Lincolns potentially in one game. And a Lotus Orb coming out now from Frank as well. So single target spells, not in favor of this game. 5-man smoke coming out from APG. Can't actually find anybody. These heroes from the side of eXDee Esports are really, sorry, eXDee Gaming are really bunched up right now. And they trying to back away, but can they get away fast enough? Hunter striding along here in the bottom lane. I think eXDee Gaming might actually make it out of this. Are they going to be fine? Fury, APG, they're going pretty deep. Does the Rocket Scout anything? It doesn't actually give Vigilum all that much. Southern drop in frame range here. What is next? So, unsuccessful smoke gang for the side of APG, but Roshan has respawned. They're in control of this area. They got quite a few deep wards down. And I think they take Rosh a little bit faster now this time than they do the last time. Surprising thing to see in this game is that like not much like solar crest were bought in this sport. Like not one solar crest purchased in an entire game of Dota. I don't know when's the last time I seen that, and kind of hinders both teams' Rosh potential. Okay, actually only APG's Rosh potential. XD's Rosh potential is pretty damn faster than us a bit. But now APG are gonna get this Roshan. Do XD know, and can they contest is the question. They're gonna throw the scan, but it's only hitting the heroes in the pit and it's not giving vision. APG might actually get this uncontested. That'll be just like a Christmas treat. Yep, XD don't know. So this is a free Roshan from the hands of O'Malley. He's picking up yet again. And he picked up the cheese as well. So one tanky gyrocopter. And with this Roshan is the question that's big. Can APG break high ground for the second time now? They do have the Aegis, they do have the cheese, they do have a lot of buybacks available. eXDee do not have buybacks available. Will this be APG's turn to win this first game? Find out shortly. O'Malley, he's gonna get 4 stuff up, and yeah, the high ground defense from eXDee is actually a pretty respectable thing. They got a Jakiro, they got a Legion Commander. They got a Storm Spirit, it's also pretty good for high ground defense. But again, the issue comes back down to neither eXDee or APG have real tower hitters this game. Like, we don't have that, like, sort of that life stealer to, like, rage up, go hit the high ground. You don't have that, like, even like if you had a Shadow Shaman on the side of APG, you throw down wards for these high ground sieges, make life a bit easier.
Alms for the dead.
Buy a Necro book. Do something. And again, pace of the game dropped yet again. I don't know if do you force the issue if you APG here? Like eXDee don't have buybacks on both their cores. Wait, actually, the cooldown for buybacks for the eXDee heroes are not all that long. Like 1.5 minutes for the Legion Commander, and 1.5 minutes for the Storm Spirit. So if APG take too long for this push, eXDee will have buybacks available for the fight. But that's still 1.5 minutes. APG are gathering in the bottom lane, and they could push this tower down, or this Rax down, or make the attempt for the Rax almost immediately. O'Malley walking up the high ground, going to try sieging up yet again. Okay, throwing out the stun. Then he opted to go for the extra duration on Ice Path for his 25 talent. Tier 3 getting sieged up. Fury 25. Oh, TKC gonna zip in. He gets the zip on onto Mr. O'Malley. Brings it down pretty low with that blunt sword. O'Malley, he's fine. He gets Glimmer Caped up, he gets those swords up. He still has his life, most importantly. APG gonna walk up the high ground again. The Lotus Orb is sitting onto the gyrocopter. And I think he's gonna zip again. Can they bring down the gyrocopter's ages? The Bloodthorn showing its worth. They bring down the gyrocopter. And now ACG just sitting up here, man fighting the Storm Spirit. And they bring down OD. ACG is dead. 200 seconds. He's gonna buy back. Now O'Malley, he's here, stuck in his own gyrocopter, in his own clockwork cogs. He's gonna force out down to the low ground. But oh man, 4-man Ice Power coming out from Rock Lee, keeping those heroes there for so long. Okay, Chain Frost thrown out. BKB committed by 40 Frank. ACG is back in the area. Committed his buyback. Do APG want to carry on committing with us? They bring on the tier 3. But O'Malley, he's going to search. He BKB tries to hit the racks. What is he doing? In the backline, TKC Dora gets caught. Does he enough money? His buyback is off cooldown now. He instantly buys back. Who's he going to jump though is the question. APG heroes are all very deep right now. They catch O'Malley in almost 4-second stun. Can they bring him down though is the question. Butterfly showing its worth yet again. TKC gonna zip in, gets off the Hex onto Mr. Friendly Frank. 3-man Ice Balls coming out from Rockley. Jump up blinking in. He gets off the duel onto O'Malley. O'Malley's dead. Can they bring down Frank now as well? Frank dropping down low. Frank is dead, but the big kill is here. Still the OD. Can they find him? But he's gonna get pulled now. He's dead. 3 heroes dead. Phalanx, the last survivor for his team. Phalanx is dead. But most importantly, ACG made it out of there. He is the hero, committed his buyback, and the rest of APG do have buybacks. But this is another failed attempt to break the eXDee Gaming's base. Tier 3 did fall, but fight lost yet again. Buyback. TKC did have to commit his buyback again though, so that is a very relevant piece of information. The question is here, can eXDee break the high ground for the side of, or at least force some buybacks for the side of APG? And yeah, this BKB showing mega worth for Yappa here. What it is, he's a lot more survivable in this fight. Crystal Maiden buys back almost immediately. Not immediately, it's like... Yeah, he bought back like, I would say the halfway point before the guys are there to the high ground and from the time he immediately died. If that makes any sense. Clockwork gonna buy back now as well. Tier 3 getting siege up. Hans is going to walk up the high ground, start smacking away the tier 3. Can they bring down the tier 3? Glyph is committed by APG. And yeah, after forcing the buybacks, eXDee going to back now as well. The net worth lead is 3,000, but like honestly, net worth means nothing at this point. Like, unless it's like a 50k net worth difference, 66 minutes, even 10k net worth means literally nothing. Oh, okay, literally nothing. It might just be pushing it a little bit, but it doesn't mean all that much. TKC wanting to go for his next set of items, seems to be buying a Shiva's guard up next. He finishes the Shivas. What is he going to actually swap out for the Shivas? Not quite sure. He sells the Yule Scepter. And Storm Spirit is more or less like fully stick slaughter right now. eXDee, do they want to smoke up? They do have a... Oh, they smoke under a Dire Observer Wood. Not the greatest thing for eXDee Gaming right now. And yeah, APG, they should be pretty chilled about that. I mean, they saw the smoke. Doesn't look like on a... Okay, they got a lot of ward vision coming out here into the Radiant Jungle, so... You're not all too worried. They're standing very close up, bunched up together. And eXDee, not going to go too far with the smoke. Regardless. Somebody used the scan. Where did they get used? I'm not even sure. This could be a bait. This could be a trap. Smoke gets used now by APG. eXDee heroes. They're not all that together. Jakiro's not here. Can they catch Fury? Fury might be sacrificial lamb. Filthy Frank misses the hook, but they're gonna find the Lich here. Oh my god, Glimmer keep putting in work. No detection was found that day. Frank finally comes in with detection. Fury is dead. The Lich dies. Oh, they lose the gem though. That's quite a critical loss for the side of eXDee Gaming. But the Lich does have buyback on the bright side. Lich instantly buys back. He's gonna commit it. Buyback status. Only Legion Commander, Gyrocopter, Chikiro, Ursa. So for the side of the Dire, only Gyrocopter has buyback. So if APG fail this high ground push again and end up dying again, it could mean multiple set of Raxes or potentially the game. eXDee Gaming, can they defend this without TKC's buyback? Also another question hanging in the balance. And as this critical point showing, no team want to commit too much. Gyrocopter's completed a Satanic now as well, so that is a massive purchase. Make him a little more survivable. If he like survives these dual initiations that they so love doing on him, he can really turn this fight with the Satanics. This 3.75 ice spots are really doing work. I mean, in the last engagement here by the Rax, I don't know if I mentioned it or not in those team fights with all that going on, but like so many massive multi-hero stuns coming out from Rock Lee, and they stun for almost 4 seconds. Really big skill. Throw out the little sword, he gets stunned up. They're gonna commit the jewel now. Oh, but the banish coming out yet again from ACG. But O'Malley, he's gonna be chilling here still. Jewel duration still popped. He pops the BKB, throws on the cooldown. Is it enough though? O'Malley dropping super low. Chaos getting close in the backline by Hunter here on the Ursa. He's dead. Oh, massive having coming out from ACG. Is it enough to bring down heroes though? TKC hitting down, right clicking down the Auto Devourer. 2 buybacks committed. Jabba bought back and Hunter bought back by the Ghost Scepter. So clutch here by Phalanx. He's still standing. What the? Fury Q manages to bring down the Skywrath Mage. More buybacks committed. Base still standing. Seems to be the story of the match so far. This is a really hard base to break for the side of APG, it seems. But I mean, buybacks are starting to run thin. No buybacks on the course for the side of eXDee Gaming for quite a few minutes. Like Yappa 7 minutes, Hunter 7 minutes, TKC 2 minutes, Fury 5.5 minutes. For the side of Dire, buybacks will be off cooldown in 1.5 minutes for ACG. Gyrocopter has buyback, and the supports 3 minutes for Maiden, 3 minutes for Clockwork. ACG has the next moonshot shift queued up. It's like, yo, Gyro, bro, his damage is too low. I need to buff you up here a little. Funny, very funny. Hunter finally completed up his basher now. And again, game is back in a sort of lullish phase. But the Roshan is back up. This one could be a really important one, especially considering the Ursa doesn't have buyback, the Legion doesn't have buyback. If eXDee manages to secure it for themselves, might be pretty big. Same goes for the side of APG. They deny that Aegis from the side of the Radiant. They could be back in shape to push. I mean, O'Malley kind of has space to carry an Aegis again on the Gyrocopter. But it hasn't been doing all that much on the Gyro, so I don't know. It's kind of been making space, like just space created for the OD. Gyrocopter tanking up kills, dying with the Aegis, and OD just comes in with the hammer. And APG back in the pit. I feel like despite having an Ursa this game, I don't even recall eXDee getting this Aegis. Did they get it once? Maybe once, but they've really been struggling with the Roche control. Smacking away at this Roshan. And yeah, eXDee in no position to contest that Roche right now. The drawing comes out of the map, but is it a little too late? This is a really slow Roshan. Like, considering we're 75 minutes in the game, Roche is lasting a lot longer than it should be. Ice Spot comes out from Rock Lee, but it's just a little too late. Aegis is already in the hands of the Gyrocopter. Now Rock Lee, he's getting chipped down. He gets catched up by the Filthy Frank hook. And that's one hero down for the side of eXDee Gaming. ACG tipping to this bottom lane, trying to push it out as fast as he can. But, yet again, Rock Lee has buyback. So, maybe, just maybe. But I mean, in the buybacks department, if Rock Lee is forced to use his buyback, there's going to be no buyback for the side of eXDee Gaming at all. Oh, no. TKC has buyback again, so I mean, these buybacks just seem endless right now. Shakiro buys back into the game. O'Malley trying to siege up the Strax yet again. TKC's gonna zip onto the Storm Sword. onto the gyrocopter. Does he have enough damage to bring down O'Malley though? Can he bring it down? He brought bring it down. HSC is popped. Had to bring down the backline, trying to bring down ACG. He gets kited up here by the root. He could be in real trouble. He committed his BKB already. Had to get this incinerated. He does not have buyback available. Cooldown is going to come now as well. ACG drops down the hammer, killing both the Lich. And who else is next? Who's next is the question. And Milirak's falling pretty damn fast. Cliff is committed. TKC. Lincoln gets cancelled out by the Gyrocopter roster. Milirax is going to fall for the side of eXDee. And do APG want more? They're going to try to bring down the hero. Who does it bring down? TKC is dead. Storm Spirit is dead. Is he going to commit the buyback? There's the question. Another lane of Raps taken. So 2 lanes of Raps in the hands of APG. And it feels like a bit do or die moment right now for eXDee. Can they bring these heroes down? Charge is popped in the chat wheel. Cheese still available for the Gyrocopter, so it's not an easy hero to jump. They're going to jump him anyway. He pops the cheese almost instantly. TKC commits his buyback. Can he bring down anybody else is the question. Bloodthorn committed as well. Nice ice ball coming on. Jabba going to throw down the duel. Can he bring down Skyred Mage in time? Not doing all that much. Jabba's going to fall. He doesn't have buyback. And this could be the end of eXDee Gaming right here. Rockley in the backlines trying to do what he can. But he's dead. No buyback. 4 heroes dead. No buybacks on any of them. And this might just be the oh so dramatic end for eXDee Gaming right now. APG could kill the Mega Creeps. TKC gonna zip in. Try for the last hurrah. Can he bring down hero? He gets hexed up. He's gonna get brought down. 5 heroes dead. No buybacks available. Mega Creeps down. And this could be the end of eXDee Gaming. Is GG gonna get called? He's not getting called. Oh my god. Phalanx with the hashtag respect play walking into the fountain. And go sceptering. Feels so bad, man. Good game, well played. Finally gets called. And what a first game. Fantastic first game. It was really tight throughout the whole thing. APG managing to edge out here in the end once the buyback started running from eXDee. And wow, what an amazing game. Hope to see you guys back in game 2.
team ban. Reserve time.
And game 2 is now live. Oh snap, what a cracker that first game was. Yo, it looked in the balance for the portion of that. I mean, APG had the advantage, they took the racks very early on, but man, you didn't know who was taking the game right till the end. Very impressive performance from APG. And props to eXDee for holding on to the game the way they did for so long. I mean, very calculated form of Dota by APG. They didn't overcommit ever. Like the fights they lost, it was to eXDee playing really well. Like they waited for their ages. They never did anything silly, and it ended up paying off in the end. I mean, the game was looking really hard for them, but they got the win in the end, and that's what counts. So in the last game, like the idiot I am, I had the audio busted, and I missed my whole long speech I was giving during the draft. That was quite a Bible thump, to say the least. But yeah, now I'm back. We can do the draft, and let's look at the picks from the get-go. We have Clockwork and Night Stalker banner from eXDee, and APG take out the Bristleback and the Omni Knight yet again. Okay, so they banned out the Clockwork instead of the Tree and Protector this game, so the tree is left in the pool, and APG make instant use of it and pick it up now. First pick. Along with the Darkseer. When O'Malley was offlane, they used to like the Darkseer quite so much, APG. And yeah, with Frank playing it, Darkseer's not the most complex of heroes. He should be fine on it. He played a pretty good Clockwork last game, I must say. Hence the first ban Clockwork from eXDee, showing that respect. And eXDee, oh, this is back to eXDee ways. Hashtag the Fury effect. Crystal Maiden picked up first pick, and yeah, it is a hero. I mean, it's Crystal Maiden. Not much to explain about that. Yeah, it's probably eXDee Gaming's most picked hero, to be honest. Like, Fury just plays it game in, game out. But as I was saying in the last game during the draft while I was muted, feels so bad, man. That this game is a really important game for both these teams, because a loser of this team potentially falls into the bottom 3 of the Masters, and what that means that they could potentially, I mean, if you fall into the bottom 3, you get knocked down to the Community Shield. So you playing in the Community Shield, meaning that you could either get Bravado or Sin 5 Mythic, pretty good teams. I mean, Bravado is you never know if you're going to beat them. I mean, it's a hard team to play against. But most importantly, forget dropping down low and having to qualify back up, because I think both these teams are good enough to do that. Is that you qualify with like bottom seeding. So as you saw from Mythic Gaming at the Masters lane, how hard it was to have a bottom seeding, that none of these two teams want to be in that kind of situation. So this game is a very, very important game for both these two teams to win. Obviously, APG are 1-0 up in the series, playing a monster game last game. But now the question is, how much can eXDee sit back, relax? Like, I don't know if these guys went to have a coffee or have a smoke break or anything like that to just focus for this next game. Like, if they really need to get the composure back. It's not easy losing 75-minute games. It really isn't. Like, eHome at TI6 was a good example of that. They were mega creeps up against EG, and they ended up losing the game, and the series was just a joke from there. I mean, I think eHome were probably the better informed team at the time, and just losing a game like that is never easy. So let's see how much strength of character eXDee can show you in the second game. They gone to two very comfort picks of theirs, the Crystal Maiden and the Juggernaut. Juggernaut didn't go all that well last time against Aperture Gaming, but I don't think O'Malley's not playing the Clockwork again, so maybe Hunter Dota will have a better time. In the bans department, APG are sticking with their guns. They're banning out the TKC Ember Spirit and the TKC Puck again, the 4 exact same bans that they took last game. Fury changed it up a bit. He's taking out the Phoenix and third ban this time, and rightfully so. With the Tree and Protector, you don't want to let that through. I mean, so much disabled through BKB is pretty crazy. Like, the team fight is just too strong. And he banned on the Razor again.
Team pick.
And APG pick up the Disruptor. So taking a page out of Bravado Gaming's book here, the Darkseid Disruptor, one of the most underrated and meanest combos in Dota 2 actually. Like, your team fight is just crazy. Like, vacuum into Static Storm with Wall and Static Field down. Sorry, Kinetic Field down. It's just insane. The way you team fight is just crazy. And eXDee go for a third pick Conquer. So a bit different from the last game. We have almost like 2 roaming supports basically this game. You got your Conquer who can do a lot of stuff on the map, can make a lot of kills happen, and you got your Tree and Protector who's just gonna be a tree man. He's strong in the lane, strong roaming around.
5 seconds remaining.
I think it's probably one of the better heroes of the 7.06 patch. Probably
Reserve time.
one of the few first ban materials heroes in this patch. I feel like the rest of the heroes is just like, if you look at the bans from a lot of the pro teams, especially during now Epicenter, a lot of the bans are targeted towards like the players or team specific. It's not like, oh, they're so broken, like, oh, Bristleback, you must be first ban in every game. Like, no, if you're playing against Team NP, okay, you first ban Bristleback. But other than that, like, it's mostly targeted at teams and players and how good people are on certain heroes. Which is a kind of a sign of a balanced game, right? I know it's funny talking about Dota and say a balanced game, but that's the truth. Tree and Protector and Wasp is like the only heroes like you see like just permaban always. At the moment at least. But even Wasp, like teams that don't run Wasp, you don't really ban Wasp against them. No need. But while we're talking about drafting and popular heroes and stuff at the moment, it's very hard to see that neither of these teams actually prioritize or value Magnus at all, it seems. Like slipping completely through the bans, not getting picked up at all. I still rate Magnus quite a strong hero to say the least. But then again, Magnus is not a hero you can just pick. Like if you have a person who can play Magnus like really well on your team, the way IG have XXS on the hero, then yeah, it's really good. But
Dire team
if you're just playing it willy-nilly, like I don't know how effective the hero is. And there we go, TKC Sniper.
team back.
Pick number 4. So it's ACG Invoker and TKC Snipers. Both of them on like signature heroes. I like that. I like how it's going so far. And I kind of like the Sniper Conquer. That means they can actually kill this Invoker in the middle lane. Your Conquer makes some good rotations. ACG might not have a too easy of a time in the middle lane.
10
Oh man, but ACG, I think he gets the MVP award from last game. Like he was 1v5ing eXDee for such a large portion of that game. Like there was at least 3 fights that I can recall where I was like, okay, this fight is over. APG have lost it. They have 3 heroes down. Let's go for the next game. And then you just check, Hammer comes down, bam, instant triple kill for ACG. Good old Outworld Devourer. What a balanced hero.
10 seconds remaining.
The last ban for eXDee Gaming, they take out the Troll Warlord. A kind of a pretty reasonable ban, especially considering the APG don't have a carry. And APG take out the Axe. Also a pretty good ban. One of Yappa's better heroes, I would say. He's pretty damn good on the Axe, along with his Legion Commander and Bristleback. Those are probably his top 3 heroes, I would say. He used to play Abaddon for a while, for eXDee as well. Kind of likes he's kind of core offlane heroes. And last pick up Nyx Assassin for eXDee Dota.
Team pick.
So that's an offlane Nyx. Yeah, it is an offlane Nyx. If you have a Conquer Crystal Maiden support duo and an offlane Nyx Assassin.
10
I haven't seen them run this all too much. Interested to see how it goes actually.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, Nyx Assassin is a great pick against the Invoker.
Reserve time.
The support duo of Tree and Disruptor is not all that great at zoning a Nyx. Actually, I'm sure Tree and could zone a Nyx Assassin out of lane pretty comfortably.
Phantom Assassin.
Oh snap! A Phantom Assassin last pick coming out from APG. Alright. I like it a lot. That is actually a really good pick this game. To just pick off the sniper there in the backlines. Even against Juggernaut, it's a very decent pick. Like so much physical damage through the Juggernaut spin. I'm liking the pick from APG quite a lot. Let's see what kind of game O'Malley has on it though.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle.
And second game of this Masters Clash is now live. I saw something shaky going on at the start of the game. Oh, okay, so they... Filthy Frank and ACG swapped during the draft. But looks like ACG's back on his Invoker. I was going to be really surprised if ACG not playing Invoker. I would say he's one of the best Invokers in the country for sure. But again, instant smoke up coming out from the side of Aperture Gaming. Nice deep ward here in the middle lane for... Just keep his Invoker safe, scout out the Kunka ganks. Mid ward this game is essential. Mostly essential every game, like a lot of teams prioritize that mid ward, but yeah, especially against a Conquer when you have an Invoker, pretty good ward. Did Fury's middle lane ward get scouted out again? It did. Pretty damn slow on these smoke rotations, I must say. Like, sorry, not even smoke. Was he smoked up when he did that? I don't even know. I actually didn't check this time, so I actually can't blame him. Feels bad, man. Apologies, Fury. Apologies. But it is Yappa on this Nyx Assassin. Not a hero I've seen him play all that much. But I mean, Nyx Assassin is the most complicated hero. Actually, no, I take that back. I think it's a hero with quite a high skill ceiling. You can do a lot of fancy things if you have a good understanding of that hero. And the game is up, started, no fancy level 1 rune shenanigans, nothing crazy going on from the start. But I wonder how good of a time this Nyx Assassin is going to have in the offlane. Like, a Phantom Assassin, tree and disrupt the lane is not easy to lane against, even for a Nyx Assassin. And one of the weaknesses of Nyx Assassin in the offlane is that if he gets shut down, he doesn't have that privilege of like, okay, I'm going to go Iron Talon jungle now. He just can't really do that. Well, can't do it effectively. I mean, he can if he wants to. Throwing out the stun, getting the first range creep CS. But Yappa going to be in trouble immediately. They're going to make the play on him. And Assassin has a dagger now in 2 seconds. Can he get the first blood? O'Malley is going to take the... What? Albo took the first blood. Feels bad, man. But yeah, that is a more than comfortable first blood for the side of APG. And not a good start for Yappa on his Nyx Assassin. Looks like Trayan's going to kind of leave the lane. Or he's going to go back. Frank not having all that easy time here in his offlane as well. Sitting at 0 extra XP. 1 last hit. But he's a Doxia, like, he'll catch up somehow. I mean, he can just decide he wants to go to jungle now and go jungle. Which might just be what he's going to do. Yeah, he's putting on an Iron Shell and he's jungling. That's the perks of having a Doxia as opposed to a Nyx Assassin. Nyx doesn't have that privilege. But yeah, Yappa's managed to get his levels here. He's got his level 2 now as well. He's got Carapace, so he's got like another survivability skill as well. Yeah, ACG and TKC battling it out in the middle lane. These guys are pretty even on CSN. I must say, these two star players really shown for both their teams last game. ACG, I would go as far as to say he like freaking 1v5'd. Not to take away credit from his team, but he was just a monster on that OD. TKC as well, like, even suffering deaths in the middle lane, his team being behind, he kept up in form for the majority of that game. He was like, him and ACG were just above everybody else for most of the game. So these top players really showing their worth last game. And you just see how they do this game. maybe we see a better showing from these two safe lane heroes. And Rockley interrupting this Darkseid's jungling habits right from the get-go. He does have an X available, but does he want to go on Frank here? He has the X available. This might just be a return kill for the side of eXDee. Frank gonna get pulled back. Does he have enough damage to bring down the Darkseid though? He's trying. He's got another torrent available. How skilled is Rockley? Yeah, he doesn't even cast a torrent, but that's good. Disrupting the Darkseid jungling is a very beneficial thing. You don't want this Darkseid just have free reign sitting in the jungle. And like when Darkseid's jungle, usually when I see pros do it, at least they usually just go straight up to like the main jungle area. They don't even waste time here where they can get contested and such. And I feel like that would be fine for eXDee Dora. You let the Darkseid leave and go jungle, and then you rotate the Kunkka to the bottom lane and you try to pressure the safe lane. But can they pressure the safe lane though? I don't know. Not an easy lane to pressure. Phantom Assassin, one of the stronger laner heroes, especially in the beginning stages of the game. And Yappa not having an easy time in this lane by any means. O'Malley by far the top CS hero in the game, 22 and 8. ACG not all that far behind him, sitting at 19 and 6. Actually getting the better of TKC here in the middle lane for the moment. Oh, we've got a pause that's coming out here. Can't actually see, but how many? I think Rockley might have just blocked out both these camps here from O'Malley. Would be pretty good. Like seeing as O'Malley wants to sit here and contest the lane, that's kind of good wards. Like you just because you just rotate from lane jungle. He doesn't have that jungle anymore, so if he wants to rotate the jungle, he has to completely abandon the lane and go here. So yeah, actually pretty good wards. Rockley's almost hit his level 3 on the Kunkka now as well. Hunter sitting at comfortable level 4. And Fury just doing Crystal Maiden things and jungling here in the beginning stages of the game. He's almost got his level 3 as well. I think he's gonna wait for this. Yeah, he will wait for the stack. And Tree and Protectors come to help his Darkseid now. And Tree and Darkseid is quite a sneaky combo in fact. You put the Iron Shell on the tree, he just goes around Invisor, damaging people. Then you hit him into root, and then you drop the Surge with the lead sheet on, and you can usually get kills like that. Like a very, very long time ago, it was a combo used by EG back in the days when PPD was still playing the Darkseid, Tree and Protector. Pretty sneaky combo. In the bottom lane though, with all these supports leaving, at least Yappa has the time to get XP and sub farm in this bottom lane, which is a very good thing. The tree being here shouldn't affect the Hunter's farm all that much. And yeah, Darkseid opted to just leave the lane. She's soaking up as much XP as he can here in the top lane. But Yappa, he's getting gone on you in the bottom lane. He doesn't have any Carapace available, and he's gonna full kill going for O'Malley. And this is the second time Yappa's fallen in the bottom lane. Not having the dream start he'd like to have, and not being prioritized as much as he usually does for Team eXDee. And O'Malley on the flip side, is having a dream start here on his Phantom Assassin here in the safe lane. Hunter not all that far behind him, and similar story with TKC. And Drain is actually such a nice hero to just soak up XP in the lane. And, well, Damien does have a sentry ward down. If he walks in vision, they might be able to get a kill on him, in fact. He does have boots available. Pretty tanky hero. Fury dropped down Observer Ward here by the shrine now as well. And a pretty similar story to last game. It's a pretty dead, even, not too much action going on in these early stages of the game. But both teams very strong. Both scale very well into the middle stages of the game. Juggernaut probably one of the best mid game carries in the game. Sniper, he's pretty good in all stages of the game. In fact, like his laning prowess, the way he goes now with like picking up phase boots, he'll just completely dominate Invoker in the lane. In the middle game, of course, does an insane amount of damage, and even getting to the late game, Sniper is a very strong hero. Invoker, of course, probably one of the best late game heroes. Rated by a lot of pros as like if you could have any like level 25 fully 6 slotted hero in the late game, and a lot of pros rate picking up Invoker in those portions. Yep, but does in fact have the Iron Talent Shift queued up, and despite dying twice in this lane, he's already hit his level 5, so he's not all that far behind. He's actually ahead of the Clockwork in terms of levels. Sorry, not the Clockwork, the Darkseid, but they're gonna make a play on Japa, and he's gonna TP out. He's fine, even though O'Malley gets that scary crit. Kill's trying to go down here in the top lane. Yeah, Abu just TP'd out as well. So, TPs, what an item. Showing super value right now. And Juggernaut's not hit his 6. So he might just be able to get a kill on Frank here in the lane if Frank kind of misplays. Or Hunter just makes a super 9k MMR mega play on the Darks here by pressing R. Feels good, man. Frank's watching Vision really well though. Yeah, I don't think Hunter will be able to get a solo kill here. Frank will really have to step out of bounds, to say the least. And now finally they're actually trying to pressure this bottom lane. The upper getting some CS again. Hit his level. Okay, not hit his 6 yet. Close to his 6. The drawing on the map is here. They know Yappa's here, trying to block out the large camp. And Mali's left to kind of solo this lane right now. Trying to pressure here, Mr. Hunter Dora here in the top lane. Hunter's a Juggernaut. They can't really realistically get this kill, I don't think. But space for the Darks here, man, that's all that is. Close to his level 5. TK seems to be rushing his Dragon Lance this game. They're gonna get the turn onto Mr. O'Malley here. Stun comes on now as well from Yappa. Do they have enough damage to bring down O'Malley? He's gonna bring down to the range keep and he should be fine. Good attempt at harassing out the PA though. O'Malley doesn't have any salve or any natural regen like that going on at the moment. But in the top lane, Mr. Fury falls. Frank picking up a kill and he'll be very happy with that himself.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Getting Iron Shell, stealing all these little creeps as well. Seems good.
A gift from the tempest of battle. Gold for my chest.
Sniper kinda won his middle lane pretty hard, sitting about 18 CS above the Invoker. But in left in a 1v1 match of hope, forget about that. Fury's getting gone on here in the top lane. Hunter still has Dominant Slash available. He pops it, he kills 40 Frank, but Fury does die to the Sunstrike. Can he get our Butcher now? Is the question. He's running away. He should be fine. Darks here for Crystal Maiden. I don't know if that's worth it. Juggernaut picking up the kill there. It's quite nice. Hunter won't be complaining about that for sure. Be able to complete up his phase boots now as well. Sniper just having the time of his life. He's just left to free farm this whole game. Rest of the lanes all have action. Nobody ready to gank him in the middle lane. Yeah, seems good for the beat. Feels like a good place to be a sniper this game. But I feel like in the later portions of the game, the Phantom Assassin's pick is really going to show its worth against the sniper. Like it's one of the better heroes to just like jump sniper and shut him down. Talking about support rotations, Rockly and Fury chilling here in the mid lane. Not really going to find anybody. ACG opted to move to the jungle now. Farms out a lot more efficiently there than he does trying to fight out the sniper in the middle lane. And Hunter will more or less be sitting pretty till the next Omni Slash is up. Yappa has his level 6 as well, so maybe the two supports plus the Nyx Assassin try to smoke up and maybe go find the Invoker in the jungle. Phalanx hit his level 6 as well. Nobody here to back him up to try bring down this Nyx Assassin though. And Mr. O'Malley's gonna go for a Vlad's offering. Not opting to rush the Desolator, picking up the Vlad's first. Yeah, I kinda like the pick. The Vlad's pickup. He's like not a hero you see. Oh, trying to make the play on Yappa here. Disruptor does have ulti available. Can they bring down the Disruptor in time? Oh, Disruptor falls and O'Malley could be in trouble here as well. No X available, no torrents available, and O'Malley should be fine. That's a nice little pick off here in the bottom lane for eXDee. Holy shit. And the two cores for eXDee Gaming sitting pretty at the top of net worth charts. Hunter and TKC followed by Hunter. And they can be happy with that. Gold lead starting to grow in their favor at about 1.5k at the 11-minute mark as well. And Yappa, despite the shaky start, Fury's in the area too. Can they bring down O'Malley? He's going to try man fight. They get a nice stun coming out from Yappa. Chain stun coming out from Mr. Fury. Can they bring down O'Malley? He's going to blink down to the creep. A nice juke from him. And he might be fine. But Phalanx is in the area. 2 levels, 3 levels in glimpse. And Yappa's going to fall. Nice return kill coming out from from the boys from APG. And O'Malley, he might be hunting for more. Nah, he's fine. Defensive torrent. But glimpse does come on. Actually, they're going to find Fury here. Might be a double kill for O'Malley. He does get a double kill. Alright, scratch that what I said about eXDee having a lead here in the early game. O'Malley made a pretty cool play there to jump there at the back. I thought eXDee would have enough damage to bring him down there, but just a little lacking. So big TP up from the shrine. They have a smoke available now on Mr. Arbut as well. Do they want to actually go for Mr. Hunter here? If Hunter shows in the lane, he could be in real trouble. Chain Protector has his 6. Disable that, goes through Magic Immunity. Hope they're gonna go. O'Malley gets blinked on. So Hunter gets blinked on. Root comes out from Mr. Arbut. Can they bring down Hunter Dora in time? It should be a relatively easy kill. Another kill going the way of O'Malley. 4-0 and 1 on the PA. And that is a big kill. Bringing down Hunter, who's had more or less free farm this whole game, is big to say the least. And it's really like what I like to see. Before I give my speeches, Yappa's getting gone on. They commit the disrupt the ulti as well. Wall gets thrown out. Yappa, he just walks around the wall, gets off his stun. He gets disrupted in the backlines as well, but just short run damage to bring down Phalanx on the disruptor. Can Rock Lee get the X off? Can he bring down Frank? He has Ghost Ship available. Can he throw out the ship? He does. Can he bring down Frank? It's the question. He does have range drop charges ready. But Frank? Did Rock Lee make a mistake there, or Frank just... X-Mark's not going the way he wanted to. Feels bad, man. Shit happens. But yeah, I like what Phalanx did. Sorry, not Phalanx, O'Malley did. Where you just get your 6 or 7 or whatever, your peak on your carry, and then you just move to another lane and killing off the enemy core is a very, very, very big play to make. Like, I like to see Hunter do the same play with his Omni Slash as well. Obviously, you're just capitalizing on his free farm, so I don't know. I mean, that's the point where you like let your maiden sit in the lane to get her 6. But now they're gonna find Mr. Bob Yules here on the Chain Protector, sitting way too far, and a kill going the way of Mr. DKC doing on the sniper. And holy shit, this guy's sitting on 136 CS, 14 minutes in on sniper. That's a lot of farm. It's really a respectable amount. In fact, an ACG on the Invoker, in fact, is even less than that. 110. I didn't actually know sniper farms all that well, especially this early on. Phalanx just doing the good old trade shots with the Crystal Maiden. Fury trying to charge him down, but no real plays to be made. And kind of like a style of Dota that eXDee do here that I kind of don't like. I mean, you have a Juggernaut sitting at level 12 now, right? Why even waste time in the safe lane? You make your rotations here. You got a ward down in the bottom lane. You start pressuring bottom. You take out the safe lane tower. It's a much easier place to pressure at this point in the game instead of trying to set 3 heroes here in the top lane. Like what they should do here is what APG did to Hunter in the first place. You smoke up your carry plus 2 heroes, and then you kill off the enemy carry, and you take the tower. Well, that's generally how it gets done. But then again, everybody has different ways to play, so I shouldn't really... It's not my place to really criticize Masters teams and how they should play, to be fair. Kunkka TPing in, going to defend the tower, and yep, Jappa's ready. Can they pick off this Phantom Assassin? She's going to show in the lane again. Yappa might be able to be this. We have boats available as well. O'Malley could be in real trouble. Boat's gonna land, stun's gonna come on, and O'Malley, this might be full, but Frank now put in the area, and O'Malley's still standing. In fact, massive overgrowth coming out from Mr. Bob Yules, and Juggernaut, he gets freaking Disrupt the ulti up. Hunter coming out now as well. Can Hunter make it out alive? Hunter's dead. O'Malley's still standing. O'Malley still standing. But the current torrent coming out massive from Rockley into the Striper Shrapnel. And it's a 2-for-1 trade so far. Can eXDee Gaming get more? Quick TP out from Frank, and our bot should be fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nice fight coming out from Team eXDee. I thought that fight was like gonna definitely fall in favor of APG there with the Phantom Assassin surviving there for so long, and then the Treant getting such a massive root. But hey, props to TKC and the boys coming in there with the Maelstrom and dishing out insane amounts of damage. And as I say about making the rotation of safe lane tower, that's exactly what eXDee do. They get on another deep ward here. And this is a really hard tower for APG to defend. I mean, this guy doesn't have Static Storm. This guy doesn't have Wall.
Has fallen.
I don't think APG can actually defend this tower. But they're going to TP in Phantom Assassin here. They're going to try and make the play onto Rockley. Can they do it? But trying to backstab from the backline. Boat coming out. Massive torrent. Big boat. 2 heroes down. 3 heroes gonna fall. Nope, O'Malley's still standing. He's gonna fight up. Can they bring down TKC? Dota. TKC is gonna fall, so they get a nice return kill onto the sniper. Can they get more is the question. O'Malley, he's get hasted up. He's searched. He's blinking onto Fury. Can he get a crit now too? ACG gets him into the tornado, and Fury is dead. So it's a 2-for-2 trade, but they get the sniper, so definitely worth it. I question whether they could fight that, and they did fight that, and they kept their tier 1 tower alive with the deny available. So pretty big fight for APG. But while all that's going on, Hunter and Yap are pushing on this middle tower, and yeah, that's a trade that eXDee will probably be very happy with. Middle tower for the bottom tower, definitely worth.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, TP was cancelled. I was like, wait, Fog of War, but I'm like, wait, I'm a caster. I didn't have a Fog of War.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Doxia, despite the shaky start, is pretty close to finish up his mechanism. How far is he? He's actually really close to finishing up with mech. Just 900 gold. Just the recipe away. Yappa pretty close to his Hand of Midas as well. Rockley going for the Yule Scepter here on his Conquer. Rockley's actually had a pretty good game so far, sending 3-0 and 2 on the Conquer. Involved of 5 of eXDee's 7 kills. Oh, APG actually don't even deny this tower. They just heat it up with the tree. But eXDee, they want to take this tower. They're rotating Juggernaut. They rotated everybody. They want to push it down. But Rockley has showed his face top. So maybe APG want to take this fight 4v5. They kill off the Sentry Ward. Oh, TKC Dora gets the clutch Ghost Scepter. Kind of a nice pick. But also, I don't know how good it is. Like, you're playing against Invoker. Like, actually, it's a must-have against Phantom Assassin, right? But, like, it's like a catch-22 situation because you have a Ghost Scepter to deal with PA, but then you got, enough of theory crafting. Yappa gets a double-man stun-off, trying to go in the Disruptor. Omnistrike is thrown out, but not doing all that much towards attacking on. What's the damage? Oh, Disruptor ulti thrown out now. O'Malley trying to get brought down by Rockley. No heroes falling just yet for the side of APG or eXDee. But O'Malley, he gets X'd up. He gets stunned in the torrent. They bring him down. Yappa getting killed. Stun here in the back on Frank as well. But Hunter, little to no mana to die for the spin. Frank still standing. But they catch out the Disruptor, and this might just be the tier 1 tower finally secured. ACG making good trade here in the top tower. Taking up his farm. He's actually got an Eye Scepter already. 500 gold in his stash. And gets down the top tower near solo.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So you're talking about the sniper's Ghost Scepter. Like, it's a must-have, right, against the PA on a sniper. But it's also like, it's a shitty thing because you're playing against Invoker. Like Invoker Doxia, so it's like, yeah. I guess Doxia is not all that. Like, just Invoker alone. But I think it's still a really good purchase. He's gonna turn it into a full Ethereal Blade. Alright. I respect that. TKC showing us yet again his unique item build. And again, he likes to adapt to situations when he's playing these. When any hero, right? And that's probably one of the better features in Dota is that you have so many ways to build. Like, nothing's a real direct counter in Dota because there's so much variety in the game. Pretty cool stuff. TKC and ACG still topping the network charts by quite a margin. 2k both ahead of their respective carries, and yet again this is a very, very even game. 10-9 on the kill, 10-9 on the kill boards, 20 minutes in. Net worth most likely basically dead even. XP 2k lead for eXDee. Very, very close game so far. O'Malley has completed up his Desolator now as well, so that's quite a spike in his damage. I'm not quite sure if he had that for the last engagement, but man oh man, he's going to be dishing out the deeps in the next fight. Hunter, I think he's just finished up his Manta style now as well. After he can get a Diffusal Blade up next. Frank, he's straight up showing here. They get the X on him, both not even committed. Yappa gonna smack him through the Water Vendetta, and Frank just dead. Not quite sure what Multi Frank was trying to do there. Space created, man. Space created.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under
And this could translate into tier 1 tower for eXDee Gaming, but like talking about space created, O'Malley's legit pushing on a tier 2 by himself, and he's got a Desolator, he's got a Vlad, he's pushing on this tier 2 almost as fast as, okay, not almost as fast, but he's doing decent damage to this tier 2 tower. Rock Lee's gonna show, TPs are coming on, can actually get O'Malley here, here's the question. They get the board on him, it hits, how many stashes available, are they gonna commit it? No, he's gonna spin off for the moment, and O'Malley blinks out, he's fine. She commits the root, O'Malley will make it out with his life, and in the top side, the flip side, they catch Fury on the Crystal Maiden. But it does cost Albert his life in the end, but definitely worth it. You're keeping your Phantom Assassin alive, all good. And O'Malley did almost half the tower's HP there, with that little push of his. ACG is still farming very well in his Voker. Like, it feels like I just checked him a couple of minutes ago and he was just sitting with Midas Axe. Now he's got TP boots, he's got a Blink Dagger, topping the net worth charts, and ACG in a really good space right now. eXDee Gaming do still have the Omni Slash available on the Juggernaut, so we could potentially see them make a play with it. Push out the lanes. Armory next set of items. Okay, so TKC has changed his mind about the good old Ethereal Blade, and he seems to be going, finish off his Hurricane Pike and going for Silver's Edge next. Kinda like that build, a little bit more. It gives you a lot of damage then. With the Silver's Edge, you can actually kill the PA now, once he has that. And like Shadow Blade and Sniper kinda, it's a little bit more value, like, I don't know, never mind, I don't even know where I'm going with this now. 3-man smoke rotation coming out from the side of eXDee Gaming. And who are they gonna go find? Yappa Asia scouting out with his Vendetta. 2 heroes did show you in the top lane, but ACG and Phalanx are playing pretty damn safe right now. Not really finding anybody with the smoke, but oh, as I say that, Yappa finds Phalanx here inside. ACG is gonna bail out of there, and Phalanx, then Yappa should get a more or less solo kill here onto Phalanx. But as I say that, Phalanx juking. What a player. Can he actually make it out of this alive? He'll be my hero. TB and cooldown for 1 second. He gets out the kinetic field. Can he make it out? Stun is available from Yappa, and he's gonna get stunned up. Rather unfortunate. The dream was real while it lasted. But now, he's just a ticking time bomb for Phalanx. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. But again, as more space created, O'Malley's back here in the bottom tower, sieging away. But Hunter is going to TP in, clean up this creep wave. And Hunter's almost got his next set of item. He's got a Diffusal Shift queued up with 3k in the bank. He's going to have it pretty damn shortly. ACG almost has his Yules now, and this guy is just farming like a monster on this Invoker, like item after item. TKC pretty close to Shadow Blade as well. Doing a good job of not falling behind the Invoker in terms of net worth. He's just 500 gold that differentiates them. Sitting at 257 CS. These guys are pretty dead even right now. Similar scores as well. Frank has a blink, so another form of initiation for the side of Aperture Gaming. But Yappa, you might scout out Frank here. No sentry wards available. Can they actually do anything? Yappa's gonna make this play, but is his team real quick enough to back him up? Shrining's available. Sniper ulti comes out, but is it enough? Frank getting body blocked here by Yappa, but now Rock Lee's gonna be in trouble. ACG making the rotations in. Frank still standing, yuking around this Conquer. Sorry, this Nyx Assassin, and Conquer is dead. ACG. Invoker combos, too much to deal with, and Fury is gonna be in real trouble as well. Double kill for O'Malley. And Hunter's on the run here. Train ulti is available. He's gonna pop it. This Hunter might be dead. But the spin, he mantles out. He might be fine. PA is gonna blink him with alacrity. So much damage coming out from the crit. Can he get to the shrine in time? He does, but Easy's team here to back him up. He drops down the healing ward now as well. Can he juke? Can he make the plays? And Hunter still standing, but now he finally falls. 3 kills going the way of APG. And it just took so long to try to bring down the Darkseer here. He's just running around in circles, left, right, and by the time doing all of that, the RPG Gaming's heroes were there so quickly, and the fight just turned on its head. Feels kind of bad, man. Yappa is here. He's scouting out. He's going to get the stun. It's a double hero stun. Kuka boat coming in now as well. Can they steal this Roshan from the hands of RPG Gaming? 2 hero boat. TKC throws out the shrapnel. Is it enough though? Yappa's getting crit up here by this big scary phantom assassin. TKC, he gets caught in the drop the ulti now. He could be in real trouble. PA is going to blink in. Vacuum wall coming out from O'Malley. Sorry, from Frank. And that's 4 heroes dead, and the Roshan should be more or less secured for Aperture Gaming. Taking these fights very well this game. And this Phantom Assassin sitting 8-2 and 6. Completed a full 10-second BKB now as well. And this game slowly but surely turning on its head. Actually not slowly, very rapidly turning on its head. Phalanx dropping down the woods here, controlling up the enemy shrine. And with the Aegis in the hands of O'Malley on this Phantom Assassin, the sky's really the limit for APG right now. Next big fight could mean some serious damage to these buildings for eXDee. I mean, the gold lead is 5k, the kill score is like 17 to 13, but the momentum APG have right now is something to be feared right now. Two fights in a row, eXDee losing the Roshan. And PA, being the snowball hero it is, she's going to blink onto Hunter. Can he actually do this? He gets frozen up now. Omni Slash committed. Can he bring down O'Malley in time? HSC is popped. Oh, ACT gets up 2 heroes in his tornado. O'Malley's going to respawn. Do they have enough damage to bring down? But big vacuum coming out from Frank, but no wall available as of yet. Oh, deafening blast. Meatball coming out. Rock Lee, everybody's still surviving. Fury being the only casualty so far. Hunter trying to bring down the Disruptor. He does manage to bring it down, but TK, he falls in the meantime. And Hunter, he could be in real trouble here as well. Double hero stun coming out from Yappa. And Hunter, can he make it out? Hunter's dead now as well. 3 for 1 trade. O'Malley's still going more. Double crit. Oh man, talk about RNG. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. Phew. That must have felt good if you're O'Malley though. I'm not even going to lie. Jet, you're going to get sieged down. And they might actually, do they consider scratching up the high ground? I don't know. Sniper down for 30 seconds. Oh, Hunter DC'd. He just straight up rage quit. He's like, nah, I'm done with this game. This PA is just critting way too much. I can't deal with it right now. I joke. And in response to Mr. TKC's Ghost Scepter, it looks like Mr. O'Malley is buying a diffusal blade of his own. And from 5k gold lead, it's shot up to 10k now before the 30-minute mark. It's going to be more after ACG gets the tower as well on the Invoker. And this game is looking real bad for the boys of XC Gaming.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fury still very far from range up any real defensive items like a Glimmer Cape or a 4-staff. Anything like that. He's actually very poor on his made in this game. Last game was actually a nice thing to see. Like, the supports were all like legit had gold, had items. You didn't see that like one guy who was just sitting with like brown boots and a stick 45 minutes in. Which is, you know, when I see those kind of things, it makes me sad. So last game, seeing the supports at all like a moderate level of farming is actually quite nice to see. TKC almost have enough money for Shadowblade, and yeah, XC Gaming gonna smoke up, see what they can do here. Deficits aside, this is the way they get back into the game. Can they find any big heroes with their smoke because O'Malley might just break the smoke here. He's gonna find DKC in fact. TKC, no Shadow Blade available yet. He forces above the Ghost Scepter. Sunstrike comes on, he hits him, doing for massive damage. Overgrowth committed now as well. Both thrown out, but to no avail. TKC still standing though. ACG dropping down low, but he's still alive. Omni Shash committed. Can he bring down O'Malley? Oh, very unfortunate the bounces, but nice crit coming in from Hunter Dora, bringing on the big scary Phantom Assassin. ACG trying to TP out, but TKC ended up falling in the backlines there as well. Now, Disruptor Phalanx is dead, and this could be Arbut's fate as well. Can they actually get him? Yeah, Diffusal Charge committed. 4 heroes around him. Oh, he's actually going to make it out of this. Do they have detection? They're trying to spin him down. Sentry Ward is there. But this guy's got so much movement speed, and he just stops. He's like, nah, dog. The chase was good, but I'm done. Take my life, and be as you may. It's quite funny. Looks like he DC'd there or something. Cause he was juking pretty damn nicely. Oh well. That was actually a really big fight for eXDee Gaming. They got 3 heroes there. They did lose their sniper, but quite a shift of momentum. They're gonna start pushing down these tier 2s themselves. No Darkseal wall available for this defense. Phantom Assassin down for 15 seconds. Tree and Protector, similar story. ACG is going to TP back. Start throwing out the tornadoes. Throws out the EMP now as well. Hunter does manage to dodge it with the spin. But Yappa is certainly low on mana. And how far do eXDee want to commit for the Tower? Rock Lee, he just might be caught. ACG doing the deeps on him. He got a Glimmer Cape, so he might just make it out. Fury though might just be the sacrificial lamb. Fury falls on the Crystal Maiden. Rock Lee might be a similar story. He throws out the boat, but yeah, he's dead anyway. 2 supports falling. Tier 2 tower, surviving at 48 HP. Rather unfortunate. Well committed here for Hunter Dora. But to no avail, can't actually catch him. O'Malley's here in the area as well. Dagger gets hit. Oh, he gets Diffusal Blade up now. Crits coming out from O'Malley, and Hunter does fall. That is also that was a nice kill, to say the least. Was there a ward there? Oh, there was a ward there for APG. I was like, whoa, they just chased Hunter so far. And with what the Juggernaut did for 50 seconds, this might actually be high ground. It looks like APG want to go for this. They do have the Desolator available. Still a BKB available for the PA as well. They can try. APG pops the Alacrity. They're hitting away at this Rax. Is this going to be the first tier 3 of the game? Juggernaut still down for 30 seconds. Can eXDee defend this tower? They throw out the torrent, but it's not going to hit anybody. Boat is still available. TKC is going to get blinked on by the tier 4s. O'Malley super deep right now. He pops the BKB. He wants to dive more. Glimmer Cape does get used. O'Malley going for Rock Lee now. He's diving so goddamn hard, and he can just do it. He's unstoppable with that BKB on. There's nothing they can really do. He's going for more. He blinks on TKC again. TKC pops his own Shadow Blade this time. Maiden ulti is committed. Can they bring down O'Malley? They're going for this, but while that space getting created by Mana, he's actually still standing, and the melee Rax has fallen. APG playing the right Dodo. O'Malley making space. Juggernaut ulti committed. Sniper ulti comes on. They kill O'Malley. They get the kill on the Phalanx as well. Can they get more? Diffusal Charge gets popped on our boot. Can they get him though is the question. Another Diffusal Charge committed. They have spin available as well. Frank gets a nice little vacuum, and he's stuck in the trees. Do they know? Things are coming out. He's TPing out. So it's in kills wise 2 for 2 trade, but losing a full Rax 34 minutes in is not a place where eXDee want to be right now. And O'Malley, man, he was just making space, blinking left, blinking right, diving so deep, and Chad doing the deeps on his Invoker, just playing objective gaming, taking the Rax. Roshan also still down for another minute or so, so no lucky Roshan respawn for the side of eXDee Gaming. But they might finally get this tier 2, and oh, I say that, Train to Protect the healed this thing up to almost back full HP. Arbut trying to show you, but he might be in trouble. Fury gets off the slow. ACG throws out the tornado, throws out the MP as well. Gonna hit nobody. Hunter going in deep, he has a blink dagger as well. Can they bring down this tier 2 tower? Oh, Vacuum Wall gets committed, they catch 2 heroes. ACG gonna make it out though, he's fine, tier 2 gets taken. And Arbut's gonna be in real trouble, Arbut is dead. Nice little influx of gold there for the side of eXDee Gaming, getting the tier 2, getting a pick off, and all making it out with their lives. Something they can be very happy with right now. They are down on Rax, but like they got good heroes to defend this. Sniper with the Mjolnir, one of the better heroes to defend pushes out waves really fast. Juggernaut, I'm sure he can build into a Mjolnir at some point as well. Seems to be going for MKB up next. So Mr. Hunter is going to have a little bit more damage.
Make my life easier.
Melee has the BKB shift, sorry, the Basher shift queued up next, just for that little more lockdown. And ACG, he actually finished up a BKB himself, so a lot of survivability coming out from his end. Actually hasn't died once this game. 5-0 and 13 on his Invoker so far. Near perfect game. eXDee boys are smoked up. Who can they find? Sunshine gets thrown out. Not scouting anybody, but the sentry wall gets thrown down. Did it actually scout Yappa there? I think they did. Yappa's just gonna blink out though. He blinks into the creep wave, so this might actually be trouble. O'Malley. He's got the Anch already. He throws out the dagger. Almost the ACG catches him in the tornado. Yosef gets used as well. Tornadoes for days. It's kind of like Cape Town, and oh my god, Yappa just got incinerated there. Down for 55 seconds. No buyback available. Roshan is not going to respawn for another 1.5 minutes, so eXDee can take some consolation in that. APG just controlling up any part of the map, farming up the jungle, keeping their lead. And again, not trying to overcommit for anything just yet. They don't have an Aegis or anything like that. Yes, there is one hero down, but they're not trying for anything. Playing very patient Dota, and I think even though eXDee got a sniper and a Juggernaut, I think APG do scale much better into the late game. Having a Phantom Assassin and an Invoker probably scales a little better than Sniper Juggernaut. But I mean, the question for eXDee is, can they actually get to late game before we have to do any more theory and crafting like that? I know, in talking about late game heroes, Darkseid are probably one of the better late game offlaners in the game. Sunstrike gonna get thrown out, hits on Mr. Hunter. ACG just chilling in the trees here.
This'll come in handy.
And yeah, it seems like APG is gonna wait out this next Roshan's armor. It's gonna be back up in right now. And Invoker does cause it already, Forge Spirit. DD showing bottom. I mean, PA with DD and a Desolator, they can make very quick work out of that Roshan. Like he gets thrown out to Rock Lee, and Hunt actually blinks in there, trying to scare them away.
Is under attack.
Lanes is pushing in bottom, and yeah, this is where APG want to be. Like he gets thrown out, they're gonna go Alacrity plus DD plus Desolator. How quickly is Roshan gonna fall is the question. Oh my god, he's getting incinerated. Crits for Africa coming out from Mr. O'Malley here. Oh my god, that is one of the fastest Roshan takes I've ever seen. Aegis in the hedge of ACG, and she's going for Mr. O'Malley. And with this Aegis begs the question, can AVG close out this game? 20k gold lead, have an Aegis, 1 racks up. They have all the cards on the table to do what they need to do, you know what I mean? All the ultimates available and ready. I think the more interesting question is actually, can eXDee Gaming defend their high ground? They got an X-Assassin. They have abilities ready. They have the high ground advantage. The shrine's still up here. I mean, this shrine's not all that useful when defending your top tower. But I mean, it's all we got now, right? ACG is going to walk up the high ground and start sieging away at this tier 3. Rogley gets off the X-Marks, but Tornado gets thrown out almost immediately to counter that. No Torrent coming out, no boat coming out. And this tier 3 falling super fast as the Invoker right clicks with the Desolator buff from the Phantom Assassin. O'Malley, he's getting ready to jump. He's got a BKB ready. He's getting ticked down pretty damn low from the sniper, but he does have cheese available. He's going to be forced to pop it immediately. Boat's going to come out. Is he going to hit onto O'Malley? O'Malley pops the BKB. He might be just fine. Hunt is going to blink into the backlines. Can't get the Omni Slash. He doesn't commit it just yet. And now ACG trying to bring down Yappa. So much chaos going on in this fight. Hunter gets rooted up. Omni Slash does get committed. Is he going to bring down Frankie in time? O'Malley's taking down low to that as well. Can they bring down O'Malley? O'Malley's committed the cheese already. ACG hitting away at the range track. Hitting away at Yappa. Yappa's dead. Massive vacuum wall coming out from Frank. And just combo with the disruptor. TKC trying to hit his way out of this. But 3 heroes are dead for eXDee Gaming already. And this could be the death of the Meteorax here in the top lane. Can ACG and APG do it? Second Rax of the game has fallen.
Has fallen.
And this is a real dire situation for eXDee Gaming right now. I mean, so many heroes dropping so low for the side of APG there, but it's just not enough. They're just lacking that little bit of burst damage to end this game. TKC trying the best to pull these creeps away from the tier 4, but the Rax bottom is falling still. Can XD do anything about this? Is it going to be mega creeps and the game here? And the megas is claimed. Can XD do anything about this? Oh man, he's gonna blink in. Gonna try and make the play on the sniper. Does he have enough damage to bring him down? Meatball coming out as well. More than enough damage to bring down TKC and the sniper. No buyback available for him. It doesn't look like any APG gonna waste any time. Phalanx is actually gonna get caught here by the base. But Glimmer Cape tanking up so much of that damage. Or helping him tank up so much of that damage. Fury throwing out the maiden ultimate. Output responds with the overgrowth. Disrupted does fall, but oh man, he's just critting all these people up. I'm just trying to man fight the Phantom Assassin, but not working in his favor by any means. Oh man, he's gonna dive the fountain for this. Can he get it? He does get it. 4 heroes down for side of XD, and GG is finally called. Very well played for APG here. And this last pick, Phantom Assassin, really showing its worth. O'Malley having a monster game, 14, 14, and 4. Solid game. GG, well played. Better luck next time, XD Dora. Yeah, as I said during the second game draft, it's quite a do or die game. This could push XD down into the bottom 3 of the Masters. So we'll have to see how it goes from here. But again, one last round of applause for Aperture Gaming for a very solid series of Dota they played tonight. GG, well played, and happy to have you back, Mr. Filthy Frank.